Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogashop.com. Welcome to our August 3rd Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. As you can see the palm trees behind me, we are live from a Thailand beach right now. So before we get started, make sure you support the movement. Subscribe to @Vedagurudev YouTube channel. We're almost over a 1,000 subscribers. So support the movement. It's 100% free. Subscribe to @Vedagurudev YouTube channel. Also, if you feel like it, discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free kriyayogashop.com. We have over 500 members practicing Kriya Yoga, getting free Kriya Yoga support. So if you want to join our Kriya Yoga free family, go to freekriyayogashop.com. And if you want to learn the advanced Kriyas, master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and join our very interactive, loving Kriya Yoga Masterclass community. So with that said, if you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat and we'll make sure we get to your questions. So enough talk. Let's bring Veronica to the stage and let's get August 3rd Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from the Thailand beach started.
Namaste, everyone.
Veronica.
Thank you. Namaste to you too. Welcome to our Soul Talks. I'm thrilled and blessed to be here for yet another one and another shared soul conversations with everybody. And anyone listening can join in. Vedagurudev doesn't do all the talking, so everybody's voice is welcome. So welcome to these sat songs. They're a very special way for us all to connect. So happy and thrilled to be here. So we have a couple people on YouTube that are saying hello. We
Nice.
have Paul. He said, Frolic, namaste from the Lone Star States.
Namaste from the Lone Star State. Everything is big in Texas. So a big namaste from Paul and the Lone Star State.
And Sandy, my beautiful soul sister, she says, namaste, beautiful souls.
Namaste, beautiful Sandy out there in Canada. Thank you for joining our August 3rd Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. So if you have any questions or anything you would like to share or any experiences you would like to share, feel free to put it in the YouTube chat and we'll get started. We'll get right to your questions.
Well, I guess I'll get it started. I've been thinking about the heart chakra lately and the exchange of love as a currency instead of money. And I remember when I was a little girl, my mother would drop me off at my grandmother's house, and I would give her the biggest hug, and I would just like hug her just so hard and tight just to express my love. And at 3 years old, I didn't even know that, you know, about chakras or anything. I just knew that's how I showed my grandmother love. And I called them bear hugs. I just held her so tightly. I just loved my grandma. And now I ask myself now, like, why it just felt so good to give her that hug. I don't know. And then when I fight with my husband, if we hug for some reason, I don't know, that like afterwards it feels better. It's just that, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking like the heart to heart connection, connecting your chakra with somebody. I don't know, there's something there. I was thinking like when you connect your chakras with your heart chakra with somebody. And I remember, I don't know, you, Vedagurudev. Well, first I remember an autobiography of a yogi, Yogananda, saying that it was an honor to like sleep with your guru, to like share energy and line up the chakras. And I remember you saying that your guru, it was an honor, and the students, you know, they looked forward to that. Like there's something about sharing energy with somebody. And then, you know, and I was thinking, if you're lucky enough to find your soulmate, somebody that you could share your chakras with and share consciousness with, I don't know, that would be a very spiritual way to connect to people and uplift each other. And I think that would be like the most important gift to give each other. It'd be like a gift, like the best gift ever. I don't know. I was thinking like love is a currency instead of money. But I don't know what your thoughts are on that. I kind of went on a tangent.
Yeah, I would definitely say if you're lucky enough to find somebody who has an open heart chakra, most people's heart chakras are a closed flower. They're kind of blocked. So
yeah.
When I was in the Himalayan mountains, me and my guru would sit in front of me and we would transmute chakra energy back and forth. And we would basically uplift our energy together. So the heart chakra is the chakra where you hold unconditional love. It's called the anahata. It's a 12-petal green flower. So it's like, I always liked it. It's like the green stoplight, meaning go, right? So you give unconditional love from your heart chakra, not an emotional way, but in like a universal way. You always transmute love as much as possible. So yeah, in the Himalayan mountains, the best currency is unconditional love for sure. So we try to transmute love wholeheartedly as much as we can. My guru used to say, love is not 5 beans in your hand. Love is unlimited. So you should just give it wholeheartedly. You get love, you get love, you get love. The whole world gets love. The whole country gets love. Everybody worldwide, universally gets love. So you should never hold your love, right? You should give it wholeheartedly because you have an unlimited supply of love, and give it to as many people as you can because it never runs out. It's unlimited. So, and you never know, that unconditional love that you give people could really help get them through the day and help them overcome whatever they're going through and help remind them that it's not so bad out here. You know, there are people that support you and care for you, and you shouldn't get frustrated by this Maya delusional conditional world that's very tough. So give your love wholeheartedly. This is the best currency in Kriya yoga. Just love, love, love. You get love, you get love. They call me the Oprah Winfrey of Kriya yoga. You get love, you get love, you get love, love for you, love, the whole universe. Everybody gets love. So yeah, just give love so wholeheartedly that it should be undeniable. And you never know. Like I said, it could be the difference of somebody getting through the day, and it could like wake people up and make them more aware. Like, oh, I'm worried about this thing. I'm attached to this thing. It's not so bad. People out here support me and they're giving me love with no expectations. I don't even know why I was worried about that. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to attach to any of that. I'm attached to unconditional love and helping people. I'm not going to attach to lower instincts and lower emotions. So yeah, I would transmute love so wholeheartedly that it's undeniable, right? You're just a beacon of love. You're a lighthouse of love. You're a radio antenna transmuting love all around you, right? You're just
Yeah.
a bundle of love. Like you should be so undeniable giving love that people can't resist, right? Even if they have preconceived notions or stereotypes about you, you just break that wall with your unconditional love. Like, how? That's the best you
How?
got? I got unconditional love, right? I break down that wall. So, and yeah, just be a lighthouse, a beacon of love, a satellite dish of love, transmuting energy and loving unconditional energy, unlimited love throughout the world as much as you can. I mean, it takes a little bit of practice because you've been conditioned from birth to think, wait a minute, I can't love that person. They have a different skin tone than me. They have a different flag than me. They have a different religion than me. They have a different skin tone than me. I don't know, different language, whatever. There's so much divide and conquer out there. Just break all that down and just transmute love wholeheartedly. Like,
Yeah.
see past all these, the veil of Maya, all these delusions, right? Like, there's so many reasons why you can't love other people. Break all those conditionings and just love wholeheartedly, right? Just be a beacon of love. I don't care what color your skin tone is. I don't care what religion you believe in. I don't care what name you call God. I don't care what your flag is. I don't care what your language is. Love wholeheartedly, So, and I don't see how you could ever go wrong loving unconditionally.
Yeah. People will always remember how you made them feel, not what you said or did, but how you made them feel. And Sandy, she says, I love hugs. I love hugs too.
I love hugs too. What a great way to transmute energy,
Yes.
Body to body, bear hugging, right? Transmuting
Yeah.
that energy as much as you can, right? Like, it's too much energy. Take all this energy. Take all this love.
Yeah, I'm always putting my hand on my heart. I feel like I'm feeling things more. It's like I have to hold it in. It's so much. Like, or just like let it go.
Yeah, true. You see in our school, we love, 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 holding it in, right? Give yourself a hug. Sometimes you need to give yourself self-love first, right? Before you can transmute it to other people. Okay, I love myself. Bear hug. Okay.
I'm ready
now. Now I'm ready to give out to other people unlimitedly.
And Sandy also says, my partner and I have helped heal each other with heart chakra healing. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, me and my guru, he sat in front of me and I sat in front of him, and we would make a practice of transmuting, opening all 7 chakras. And once you get to the heart chakra, which is the bridge to the spiritual higher chakras, then it's way powerful, right? So
yeah,
I like to think of my heart chakra as like Iron Man. Iron Man, he has the light in the middle of his chest, and I thought that was cool. His heart chakra is always glowing, right? So it's like transmuting energy back and forth, healing your heart chakra and dissolving all that trauma, all the blockages, all the resistance, all the obstacles you have in that heart chakra. When I first started on the path to Kriya Yoga and I started unblocking my chakras, with the Bija mantra we have in our school, that I imagine my heart chakra is a green flower with 12 petals opening up and black smoke coming out. I'm burning all my trash, all my blockages, all my resistance. I'm exhausting it out of my body. So what a super breath of fresh air, healing your heart chakra, healing all your chakras, you know. So my whole life, 40 years of my life, I was carrying around all this junk, you know, all these identities, and all my chakras were closed, right? So once I let my flowers blossom and breathe and exhaust out all that junk that no longer served me in the present moment, it was a super breath of fresh air. I've never lived so greatly in my life, you know. I was closed up. I was all blocked. I was like, and then break free, break those walls down and let it breathe. Let your heart chakra breathe. Let your flower blossom, you know.
Yeah. And a lot of people
go ahead. Give it some air.
I was just thinking that a lot of people, they say that their heart chakra is closed. I was thinking because they've been hurt, they're not going to take that risk again. They're not going to let themselves get hurt again. But I feel like, you got to open your heart. I don't know. You got to take a chance. I don't know. Listen to your heart. It knows.
Yeah. Like, we've been conditioned to think like, I can't give this love to anybody else. Right. So, yeah, a lot of people, me included, had their heart chakras closed, but that trauma, that resistance, whatever you're carrying around no longer serves you. So you should look for the opportunity to open your heart chakra as much as possible. And if you ever want your kundalini to uncoil up your 7 chakras, none of your chakras can be blocked. So you should, whatever trauma you're holding on to, it's water under the bridge. Like I always say, I ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago. Who cares? Let it go. It no longer serves you. Whatever is blocking any of your chakras, including your heart chakra, let it go. It no longer serves you. It's water under the bridge. I ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago. Who cares? You know, today is a new day. We only do what serves us in the present moment today. Whatever happened in the past, water under the bridge, clouds passing in the sky, waves on the ocean, doesn't matter. Let it pass. But yeah, so always look for the opportunity to open your heart chakra. And if you ever want your kundalini to rise from the root chakra, your sleeping kundalini, it's important. You have to open all your chakras because it pierces all those flowers, and that's how it uncoils up your Sushumna nadi. So always look for the opportunity to open your heart chakra as much as possible. My guru said something funny. He said, I asked my guru, when should I not open my heart chakra? He said, when you go to the bank, don't open your heart chakra because you'll give all your money away unconditionally, right? You need money, just give it away, right? Besides the bank, always open your heart chakra. Live with a 24-hour a day open heart chakra, or all 7 chakras open, you know? Like, I look at the chakras as like an elevator going up. You can't go from the bottom floor to the top floor instantly. It's a process, right? You got to go through floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 5, you know? So same thing. Before you can open your heart chakra, you got to do your lower chakra work, right? You got to open your root chakra. You got to open your sacral chakra. You got to open your navel chakra. And once those are free flowing and clear, then you open your heart chakra. And you know, once your heart chakra is open, you open your throat chakra, you open your eyebrow chakra, you open your crown chakra. So let that elevator did not get stuck on a floor, you know? Let it free flowing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know? You can't go number 4 right away. It's not how it's not how it works. Go from the bottom to the top and let those flowers blossom. Let that kundalini uncoil and go up smoothly and gently. That's why in Kriya yoga, in our tradition, we don't really have chakra problems. So it makes me laugh when they say, opening your chakras is dangerous or your kundalini is dangerous. I've never seen it, because we go smoothly and gently from the bottom to the top. Somebody who just tries to do the bija mantra for the crown chakra or the eyebrow chakra, maybe they have a problem, because it's too much energy. It's a process. You have to, you have to plant the seed and let the tree grow, let the elevator come up from the bottom floor to the top floor. Like, just don't try to go straight to the heart chakra. Go through the process. I mean, it's not a long process. It's in the beginning it might take a little work because you're a little blocked up. I know it took me a couple months to unblock my chakras because I was so blocked up. I was so attached to the Maya delusional world. I had the ultimate blockages of chakras. So it was a process, but if you make a point to unblock your 7 chakras every day, then you'll be fine. Couple bijas, sometimes it takes 3, sometimes it takes 16. You'll know what it takes. Sometimes even me, I have to lean into it. Like, wait a minute, there's some inner work I got to do in the navel chakra. I got to burn some stuff up in that fire pit, So, but yeah, once it's free flowing, then you live a 24-hour a day with the open heart chakra, So being loving, as kind as possible. Look for the opportunity to open your chakras as much as you can. If you want, in our free school, we have a one-time class that you could buy, unblocking all 7 chakras. It's like, I think it's $25. You could watch it 100 million times over and over and over. It's just a one-time payment. So if this resonates with you and you want to unblock your chakras, you could just go to the free school, go to the classroom, and you'll see it there. It's just a one-time payment. I wish everybody would unblock their chakras, So, it's up to you.
Yeah, and I do it every morning. I think it's maybe the most valuable thing I've learned in this school. So, and you learn how to pronounce the bija sounds correctly, because I see it they do it on the internet and they are not doing it right. So you want to learn how to do it right? Come to the school.
That's why I started this school. I don't know what they're doing right on the internet. I've watched so much junk, and it's always funny because they say, this is how they do it, and the Himalayan yogis do this. And I was like, never seen them do that at all. This is total misinformation. This is total junk, but yeah, like I said, if you see somebody named Bob Smith trying to tell you about the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, you'd be like, yeah, okay. Who's your guru? Where'd you get this information? They just Frankenstein something they saw and regurgitate it, and before you know it, it becomes law, right? So yeah. Exactly. When you see, especially the chakras, anybody talking about chakras, I almost turn it off right away. I give it like 10 minutes and I look at it and then I say, no. I mean, we have a lot of members in our school who have taken different programs and they were like, yeah, you're right. The chakra, unblocking the 7 chakras you do in the school, I really feel, but this other stuff is this junk. Misinformation, fairy tales, ghost stories, So if you want the real chakras, I'm not going to gatekeep it for you. I'm not going to tell you to fly to India and go see this guru in a cave. None of that. Just go to our free school, join our free school, and you could watch Unblocking the 7 Chakras on demand 100 million times over and over and over. I think it's just a one-time payment of $25. So do yourself a favor and learn the real way how to unblock chakras. Because most of these so-called spiritual people on the internet have no clue what they're talking about. It's total junk, right? And it always makes me laugh. Like, let me tell you what the yogis are doing in the Himalayan mountains. How do you know? You've been there? You have a guru? You slept in a cave? You know some people? No, I saw it. I saw somebody talking about it on the internet. So, yeah. Feel it for yourself. Experience it for yourself. Know it for yourself, right? You don't have to believe me either. Just try it out for yourself.
Yeah, I like what you said, love yourself first. I think we need to like love making
True.
ourselves a priority. And I feel like the Kriya Yoga School is a way to love yourself. I feel like, yeah, it's like a gym for your soul. It's like you're a way to like really connect with yourself. So yeah, give it a try.
Yeah,
Nothing
when
to
you do
lose.
your own inner work, then you once you have mastery of your inner self, then you could start
Yeah.
transmuting out to everybody, and it's a good thing because you look for the opportunity to help as many people as possible. So yeah, start with yourself, give yourself self-love, and then you could have the capacity to love others, right? So I
Yeah.
love myself. I'm a good example. I'm a good pointer. Then I can love other people. So start with yourself. It's easy.
Yeah.
Loving yourself. Go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, give yourself some nice affirmations, speak nice to the water in your body, uplift yourself and love yourself first. And then try to give love to others. Look for the opportunity, no matter what they say. Because a lot of people, they're conditioned by the Maya delusional world. You know, they don't know how to accept love. So just radiate love as much as you can, and
Yeah.
whether they accept it or not, that's up to them. But you're doing your job, being a radio antenna, vibrating unconditional love 24 hours a day.
Well, I have a comment from Paul. He says, what does enlightenment look like to you? We tend to compare ourselves to others, expecting some lightning bolt to hit us. Hear or see Babaji or something big. I feel this happens rarely. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, enlightenment. I mean, I guess I was lucky because I got hit by Babaji's lightning bolt, and it kind of woke me out of my Maya delusional slumber. I was totally lost in the sauce. I needed that jump start to my engine. Like, oh, sorry, Babaji. I was joking. I was too lost in materialism and identifications and all this stuff. So, enlightenment is isn't one size fits all. It's different for everybody. It doesn't really fit in a box. So enlightenment happens to different people on different levels. But being aware of the concept of enlightenment, you're pretty much 80% of the way home. Most people aren't even aware of enlightenment. It's like woo woo or mystical to most people, enlightenment, and a lot of people have hijacked the word enlightenment, or I'm woke, I'm awake, right? So it doesn't mean that at all. Yogananda's movie is called Awaken, right? So to Yogananda, awaken means a lot different than somebody in the Democrat Party or a liberal or whatever, right? So it depends how you define it, but the way you define it should be individualized and personalized for you. So enlightenment is a gradual process. It's not like a lightning bolt for some people. It takes it's kind of subtly happening in the background. By you just doing your yoga practice, you're already enlightened on the path. So I would just say, when I do my sadhana or I do my yoga practice, I don't really think about enlightenment or karma or any of these things. I just do it because it makes me feel good, and it's a byproduct. Some people will say, "Oh, you're glowing today, Vedagurudev," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even think about it." I'm just going through my process, and if I glow today, or I'm enlightened today, or I'm always enlightened, that's good, but that's not the end all be all. I just keep going. For me, it's more about self-realization, God realization, samadhi, all these higher concepts. So I just clear out my middle track, my Susimna Nadi, and let the process happen how it happens. So yeah, I wouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. Your personal enlightenment is individualized and personalized for you. So no need to compare yourself or get frustrated on the path. I want to be enlightened like Yogananda. Why am I not enlightened?
Yeah.
Why am I not glowing like Yogananda? That way you have expectations. Don't have no expectations. Do your sadhana because it makes you feel good, and don't compare yourself to others. I heard one time somebody said comparison is the thief of joy, right?
Yeah.
So
I've heard that too.
you're stealing your joy by comparing yourself. You're diminishing your own inner joy, your own inner bliss by comparing yourself to other people. So don't compare yourself to anybody. Be how you would be. This remind me a story of my guru. He said, we were at an ashram and they had an elephant. He goes, you see that elephant over there? You like the elephant? Yeah. I said, yeah, the elephant is beautiful. I love elephants. He goes, do you want to poop like that elephant? Well, what kind of thing is that to say? I don't want to poop like an elephant. I poop like a human. He's like, exactly. Now you're learning. Don't be like Yogananda in 1920. Be like Vedagurudev in 2025. Don't poop like an elephant in 1920. Poop like an elephant in 2025. So don't compare yourself to any enlightened being or yogic master. They have good stories, but be the best person you could be in the present moment. So don't compare yourself to Yogananda or any of these other enlightened beings. You don't want to poop like them. You want to poop like yourself in 2025.
Yeah.
So don't compare yourself. Don't have no expectations. Probably one of the best advice my guru gave me when we were going up the Himalayan mountains. I was like, Baba, what advice do you have? He said, no expectations. We don't have no expectations. What's going to happen will happen, and we'll enjoy it with a big smile on our face. We don't have no expectations. Because when you don't have no expectations, you can't be disappointed. So, look what happened. I didn't have any expectations, so I can't suffer about it. I can't be disappointed about it because I had no expectations. So, yeah, don't expect anything to happen, a lightning bolt or a magic pillar of light from the astral plane to beam you up to higher consciousness. Whatever happens. If you see Babaji or see Yogananda or you see anybody, just enjoy it for what it is. The blissful thing that happens, sometimes it happens rarely, sometimes it happens often, but when you have no expectations, you can't be disappointed or you can't suffer because you have no dog in the fight. So look at that. Interesting, So that's why I think I get these darshans because I don't really have any expectations. Fairies come to me or I go to Shambhala or whatever because I don't have no expectations, I don't have any blockages or I don't have my book is a blank piece of paper. I don't have no expectations like I'm gonna go to Shambhala and Babaji's gonna be there and I'm gonna see Jesus and I don't have nothing, right? I just watch the movie from a distance as a detached witness and say, oh, look at that. Interesting, So I didn't know that was going to happen, but I didn't have no expectations. So everything is brand new and fresh for me anytime I go anywhere. So, So these woo-woo mystical things happen to me more often because I have no expectations, right? I guess they give me an audience because this guy doesn't care. If I saw fairies in the Himalayan mountains, I said, look at that. Lights and wings floating around the Himalayan mountains. Okay, that's cool. Have a great day, fairy. Take it easy. I'm going back in my tent. I'm going to sleep. I'm not, not even going to contemplate on it or think about it. It's just clouds passing in the sky. Oh, that was cool. That was interesting. Today I got an audience of a fairy. What do you know? So it might happen rarely. It might happen often. Whatever happens, no expectations. Let it happen the way it happens. And that would be the best practice, in my opinion.
Yeah. As if, even if someone is fully committed to their sadhana practice, there is no guarantee that their kundalini will open, their chakras or enlightenment. But I don't know, even if you're sincere, nothing is guaranteed on a person's spiritual path. And I think people get disheartened that nothing is happening. And I think they wonder, is there a test for enlightenment? But I think you're right. Just no expectations. But people like, why isn't it this happening for me? Did I do something wrong? So
Yeah, that's kind of the wrong way to think about it. I would just do
yeah,
your sadhana because it makes you feel good. And if your kundalini rises, you know, who knows? It could be rising in the background subtly. Most of these
yeah,
things are subtly anyway. Like it's not like it happens one day. I like to think my kundalini is awake 24 hours a day subtly. It's
yeah,
like in the background, which is perfectly fine. I don't really think about it, or when I do my daily sadhana, my yogic practice, my asanas, my pranayama, my meditation. I don't think about kundalini or enlightenment or karma, any of these things. I just do it because it makes me feel
yeah.
good,
You're
and
like you want a
if it
magic bullet.
if it rises, then it rises. If it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. I'm not even thinking about it. So most of these things are a byproduct of the sadhana you do. So I wouldn't get frustrated with it. It just keep going, one foot in front of the other. I mean, this is a slow process that happens to all yogis and yoginis. The only difference, they just keep going.
Yeah,
So don't give up. I know it's frustrating. People want like microwave results and instant lightning path results, right? Just go on the internet and you'll see like 5 minutes to awaken your kundalini, or
only 5
uh,
minutes.
you know, how I took the elevator to see Jesus in 5 minutes or whatever. They have a bunch of these clickbaity titles on the internet. So, yeah, just
Yeah,
trust the process. Let the process happen. Don't get too attached to it. Just enjoy it. Don't frustrate yourself. Life is hard enough with a bunch of obstacles and frustration out there. Don't add more to your frustration mountain.
yeah.
So
It's already big
just
enough.
say I like Kriya yoga. It makes me feel good, and if my kundalini awakens or I get enlightened,
Yeah,
it's a good byproduct. Or I have magical CD powers. It's a
good
signpost, a
signpost.
breadcrumb that you're on the right path. So yeah, that's what I would just say. Don't get frustrated. I mean, we have enough frustrations in the world. Like
Yes.
the whole Maya delusional world is a ball of frustrations waiting for you as soon as you come out the door. It's like a horse kicking you in the face every day. Like, oh my God, so much frustration. Well, why doesn't this happen the way I want? So don't add more to your frustration mountain. Burn those frustrations. Don't add more.
Yeah. Paul has a good question for you. He wants to know, why do people fall off the path? And have you heard from our brother Brian? Have you heard from him? Maybe people are impatient, not getting results quickly enough. Hmm.
Yeah, so reason people fall off the path is because they get frustrated. They're not seeing microwave instant results, instant noodles right away. You put some hot water in and you're magically enlightened. So this the path to enlightenment is a long game. It's a slow, gradual process. So if you have expectations or you want to see instant results, it's going to be a frustrating path. So I would just remove all those blockages and those obstacles off your path, and you don't have no dog in the fight. You don't have no expectations, so it's less harder to fall off the path. But I agree with you. In this Maya delusional world, it's very hard and easy to fall off the path, right? Like there's so many distractions and so much conditioning and so much input from other people that it's very overwhelming. So a lot of people have fallen off the path because their sankalpa, their intention isn't super strong, right? You got to have a super strong shield and atmosphere, because if you go out into this Maya delusional world, there's all kinds of attachments, there's all kinds of frustration. It's overwhelming. I thank Babaji every day because I have some tools to help me overcome. Without tools, you're almost lost in the sauce. You almost don't have a chance. There's so many people stealing your attention, the slot machine of social media, the mainstream media bombarding your consciousness with narratives and psyops, and oh my God, it's out of this world. Even me, when I go out into the world, in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a mantra. It's called the Kavacham Shield mantra. It basically puts up your shield and protects you from the Maya delusional world, like a protection shield mantra. Even me, when I come out into the world, I'm like, well, in Thailand, there's going to be a bunch of motorcycles driving the wrong way. There's going to be a bunch of things happening the way I don't want to. Let me put up my shield so I'm protected in the Maya delusional world. So if Vedagurudev, a Himalayan yogi, got to do that, if you don't have no tools in your toolbox, it'll definitely get under your skin, push your buttons, dance around. That's everybody is stealing your attention, pulling your attention every which way. It's overwhelming. So most people fall off the path because they get frustrated and they don't really have the tools to help them overcome and deal with it. They don't know what it is to become a detached witness. They're attached to everything, and they get frustrated when things aren't happening the way they read about or heard, and they compare themselves to other yogis. Why am I not enlightened like Yogananda? Yogananda spent his whole life practicing Kriya yoga. He was a 24-hour a day yogi. So it'd be unfair to your own sadhana, to your own spiritual practice, to compare yourself to lifelong enlightened beings. And you don't know what they did in previous incarnations. They've probably been doing this work thousands of incarnations. Who knows, So do yourself a favor. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't get frustrated on the path. Enjoy the process. It should be an enjoyable, relaxing process, not a tension-filled stress process. If you're suffering and you're questioning your sadhana, your yogic practice, you're putting roadblocks in your way. Life is hard enough with no roadblocks. So that's probably why most people fall off the path. As far as our brother Brian, I haven't heard from him, but he's welcome at our school anytime. And sometimes people get everything they need and they got to walk their own path, So hopefully whatever Brian's doing, we gave him enough insight and enough tools to help him overcome what he's going through. And like you said, many people are impatient. They want a microwave. They want instant enlightenment, instant ramen noodles, add some hot water, and you have noodles in 2 minutes,
Yeah, it's not the real thing.
It's a lifelong path. It's not a microwave path, It's not something where you could turn on the light switch and be instantly enlightened. So some people get frustrated. They're not getting results quick enough, and that's why they fall off the path. But we try to be a good example and a beacon of hope, and we don't give up. I try to be a lighthouse to ships lost at sea, right? Just because you fall off the path it happens to all yogis or yoginis. You know, they get frustrated. Every day is not 100% good day, and but the only difference between them and other people, they dust themselves off and keep walking. Well, you know, I wasn't too proud of yesterday, but it happens to the best of us. You know, I'm sure even enlightened beings like Yogananda, Lahiri Messiah, Yukteswar, they probably had some off days. You know,
Yeah.
or definitely Lahiri Messiah. He was a householder, so his significant other, his children, or whatever, they never understand. You know, so it's always frustrating because you want everybody to see the grace of God and everybody to feel the grace of God, but
Yeah.
sometimes their divine timing is off. So yeah, I would just say just keep going, enjoy the process, and wake up with a big smile on your face. And even if it's full wheel day or plow pose day, you approach it wholeheartedly, right? You know, you love the plow pose the same way you love Shavasana, the corpse pose.
Yeah, I love them all.
I love them all. You know, my guru used to say, do the hardest asana that you hate, like it's the best asana that you love, right?
Yeah.
Everybody loves Shavasana. You lie on your back, spread your arms, spread your legs, and just relax deeply, you know? So love even the most pretzel asana pose as Shavasana, you know? Love the asana you hate the most
So you
as
love
you love it the most.
it.
Yeah. So you love it the most, right? So
Yeah.
you face it head on, no matter what this crazy Maya delusional world has, right? So no matter what asana you throw at me, I embrace it with a big smile on my face. So same way with any of these yogic practices, like you know, I have no expectations, so I have no dog in the fight. I do it because it makes me feel good, and whether I get rewards or results, it really doesn't matter because I keep going no matter what. Never give
Yeah.
up. No yogi or yogini left behind. If you need some coaching, you know, join our
Yeah.
Kriya Yoga Masterclass, right? We're here to help. I'll walk this path together with
Yeah.
you. You commit to me, I'll commit to you, right? Or if you want to
Yes.
do it yourself, join the free school, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Well, Paul, he says that a tsunami was supposed to hit Hawaii. Some of my sources say that they determined a nuke along a fault line to cause destruction. They can tell by if there are P waves or not. They failed. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so well,
Huh.
no tsunami here, but if you see a big wave behind
Yeah.
me, let me know so I can head for high ground.
Run. That would be like
Yeah,
the craziest.
I don't know what these nefarious beings are doing, you know. I mean, I would hope they wouldn't do no stupidness like put a nuke or hurt people, or you know, nature is already volatile. What are you gonna mess with it even more? Leave Mother Nature alone, right? No
Yes.
nukes, no problems. You know, this life is hard enough without any more
Yeah.
problems. Leave Mother Nature alone. It's beautiful. Let it take its process. Don't try to speed up the process. Don't try to do anything. We don't need no waves in Hawaii. So peace and blessing to all those Hawaiian people out there. They're on a little island in the middle of the ocean. Don't mess with Hawaiians at all. Leave them
Yeah.
alone, right? Leave them alone. It's hard enough being a little island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with nothing to block waves or any of that stuff. You know, leave them alone. They've been through a lot in Hawaii. Pearl Harbor. I don't know what they had, some kind of fire or something happened where it burned a
Yeah.
bunch of land. This was
It's
a
very
couple years
suspect.
ago. You know, yeah. Don't make more problems for Hawaiian people. They've been through a lot. Leave them alone. You know. And if you're a nefarious being trying to manipulate weather or hurt people, you should be ashamed of yourself. You know,
Yeah.
go in the corner and sit. Time out.
Yeah.
Leave people alone. Life
Yeah.
is hard enough. You know, there's so much psyops and conditioning and narratives. Leave the Hawaiian people alone. You know,
Yes.
no waves for Hawaiian people. No tsunamis for nobody. You know, leave them alone. You know, let people have a lot on their plate alone without nefarious beings doing
Crazy stuff
stupidness,
like that.
you know, all right. Engineering, diseases, and having weather manipulation machines. Leave them alone. Stop it. You stop it out there.
Yeah.
You stop it right now. Stop it. Bad. Bad. Put down your black flag and turn to the white flag, you know?
Yeah.
Work for light, not work for dark.
Yeah.
Too much
Turn
out
a
here.
corner.
Turn the corner, pivot, change directions. This is not the way.
Yeah, it's not too late.
I used to watch this show. I don't think it's on anymore. It's called The Mandalorian, and they had Baby Yoda. And the Mandalorian always said, "This is the way," right?
Yes.
That was their creed. This is the way. This is the way. This is not the way. Hurting people, war, destruction, murder, stealing, cheating. This is not the way. Do not go the wrong way. Go the right way. Be a light worker. Help people. Love people. Don't make machines that manipulate the weather, you know, and hurt people and create waves. And we don't need none of that. Yeah. This is not the way.
Not the way.
The way is working for God, loving people, helping people. This is the way.
Well, Sandy says that she is listening as she is cooking, by the way. I love that. I hope your food tastes
absolutely.
even better.
Sometimes I listen to like Joe Rogan and I'm doing other stuff, but I'm listening in one ear and committing my other ear to something else. So it's perfectly fine, right? You don't have to be totally invested. If you love me and Veronica's melodic voices and it helps bring some healing energy to your cooking, absolutely. In our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, we have a food mantra, which is very beautiful. And Veronica's a cook, so when you add love to your food, it makes it that much better. It purifies it and cleanses it, and no negative energy. So hopefully our melodic voices can make your cooking a beautiful process. Sandy.
Oh, back to Paul. He says, yes, they supposedly use, let me pull it up. Yes, they supposedly used directed energy weapons in Lahaina, Hawaii. Oh my God.
That is not the way. No direct energy weapons. If you want to direct energy, direct love, direct compassion, direct kindness, direct healing, not destruction and energy weapons and murder, burning, people's houses. And we don't need none of that.
Yeah.
If you have a direct energy weapon, take it to the trash and throw it away.
Yeah.
Junk.
Swaha.
We don't need it. Swaha. Goodbye.
Put up in the black smoke.
No longer serves it. What do we need a direct energy weapon for? Yeah. We don't need nukes. We don't need bombs. We don't need guns. We don't need none of that stuff. Love your neighbor. Love your fellow man. No hurting. No destruction. No military industrial complex. None of that, right? Send all that money to helping people in need, right? Uplifting people. I'd much rather have a budget to teach meditation in our schools than a military budget. Who needs it,
Yeah.
Leave people alone. All this junk and destruction and direct energy weapons, that sounds like trash to me. Yeah. Direct energy. Take that direct energy weapon, throw it in the trash can, put it in the dumpster. We don't need it, We should be helping our people, right? The American government should be protecting and serving, not blowing people's houses up with some stupid technology, some direct energy weapon, right? Help people, right?
Yeah.
Help love people, right? You work for us. Help us. And, you you want to auto pen, you want to rubber stamp something, auto pen Paul's immigration request. That's what not auto pen direct energy weapons. No, we don't need it. Throw it away, right? Help American people. Don't hurt American people, So
Well,
that's my rant.
I've been thinking that the government doesn't even exist. It's just made up, that it's just a show. I'm thinking that this government isn't even, the government is non-existent. It's just a show.
It is definitely a show. It is the Wizard of Oz at the highest level, right? Listen to me, I am God, regurgitate my narrative. Then you look behind the curtain and you say, oh, this guy, this fat bald guy is pretending to be God. That's our government, So get your dog Toto and bite that Wizard of Oz in the ass. He is no good. We don't believe you no more, Wizard of Oz. It is definitely a show on the Maya delusional stage, and some people are in that movie. They believe it. They regurgitate that movie, right? Yeah. You saw what Donald Trump said, or you saw Joe Biden. I don't care nothing about it. It's all a show, right?
Yeah.
It's like this season of the USA is the craziest of all, right?
Yeah.
Episode 14 of this season of USA, right? And so you just get your popcorn, you become the detached witness, like, here they go. Liars telling lies again. There they go, This is a crazy show. This is a crazy episode of America. Just when you thought it wouldn't get more crazier, here it comes, So don't get attached to it. Don't get emotional about it. Just become the detached witness. Create some space between you and the movie screen. You don't want to be in their movie, for sure. It's a straight horror show, right?
Yeah.
The Exorcist is a more kind movie than their delusional movie.
Yeah. Sandy has the right idea. She says, slap him across the face.
Slap. Toto, bite these liars in the ass. We don't believe you, right? I don't want your story to become my story. Slap. Bye, Felicia, right? Bye, Felicia. See you. I don't, whatever you're talking about, Felicia, I don't want to hear none of it. It's all trash to me, right?
Yeah.
So.
And Paul, our top conspiracy expert, he says that the California fires also. Yeah, I've heard that too. Again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, California. I've been to Pacific Palisades millions of times. In that area, that's where Lake Shrine SRF is, right? And good news, my brother posted a story that they just opened Lake Shrine back good. August 1st. Yes. So it's open again. So, yeah, he posted pictures of him on the lake and the swan and all that stuff. So, yeah, why? For some fairy dust paper money, we want the land in Hawaii. We want the land in Pacific Palisades, the beachfront land, whatever. These are nefarious beings, right? Like I said, who would take an energy weapon and shoot it at Pacific Palisades, the mecca of Kriya Yoga, Lake Shrine SRF? Luckily, Babaji put up his shield. It didn't burn to the ground, which that's a beautiful blessing. But everything around there is dust right now. So you have to think, what kind of people would do this, I want no part of that. These are straight demons and nefarious beings, right? They'll hurt people just so they could buy a new boat. Look at these people like the gross, dirty losers they are. Like, what? You did what? You invented an energy weapon so you could do what? Hurt people? Loser. You are a straight loser.
Loser.
I want no part of you. I want to be nowhere around. Loser,
Loser.
hurt people so you can buy a new boat. Loser, you're selling energy weapons, mass destruction. We don't need it. Help people, love people, not hurting people. So, like I said, take that energy weapon and throw it in the dumpster. You
Yeah.
don't need it. It's junk.
And I
Right,
think
burn
it's
it.
blue. Yeah. I don't know, the people that painted their roofs blue, mysteriously their homes don't burn. And it's like you see that, yeah, in Hawaii, like I think it was Oprah, she painted her roof blue and it didn't get burned. So
Oh,
it's just
that's
like,
nice.
yeah. Like,
Oprah, you should be helping people, not hurting
yeah,
people. Like all those losers, those people who believe in God and are trying to help people and feed their family, burn their house. I'm gonna make my roof blue so you don't burn my house.
yeah,
Right? Attached to Maya and delusion and materialism, right? I thought Oprah was helping people.
yeah.
You know?
Lies.
You get a car and you get a car and you get a car. It's all a show, right?
Yeah,
If you get money, let's say you're worth $1 billion, you should bring water to Africa. You should bring electricity to Africa. You should help people, right? Help
yeah,
people. Go help people. Start a center, get people off drugs, clean up Skid Row, help people. Who cares how big your house is, right? That's junk, that's new soul problems, right? I have 20 cars,
what do you
my
need 20
guru
cars for?
said something funny about Osho. He goes, they say Osho had a bunch of Rolls Royces. You can only sit in one Rolls Royce at a time. What's the
Yeah.
point? Help
Yes.
people. Look at, okay, I got one car. I got a house that protects my head from the roof and the elements. I'm good. Let me help. Let me look for opportunities to help people. Let me get people off Skid Row. Let me devise a program to add meditation into schools all around America, all around the world. Let me feed people who are hungry, not fund billions of dollars for an energy weapon. Who cares? We don't need it, Give loving energy, not destruction energy. So so use your money for good, right? Not as a tax break, but wholeheartedly good, I have a car. It's comfortable. I enjoy it. I have a house. I have one house. I enjoy it. And let me help as many people. This is the opportunity I've been looking for. Financially, let me help buddy. Or send Vedagurudev a check and I'll find as many people as I can to help, So,
wholeheartedly.
if you don't know how to help, buying a piece of metal isn't helping people, one is enough. Find a car you like and that's good enough, and use your money to help people, or you start a foundation to help people, something like that,
Well, our comment section is on fire if you're ready.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's get started.
Sandy says, I'm fully listening though. Good.
Okay, that's great.
And Paul says that the Star Wars, they use the technology from UFOs and use them to zap UFOs. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's the nice people, right? Thank you for your technology. Now we're going to hurt people with your technology, and now we're going to use your technology against you to fight you. Kind of people who thinks that way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, right? Like, who has the mindset of that? If an alien gave me a technology, I'd be like, how can I help people with this technology? What you could zap people with a laser and they turn into dust. I don't want that. How can I use this to help people? So you could see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, right? We stole your technology and we use it to hurt people, and we're going to use it to hurt you. These are worse than cavemen. Their brain is smaller than a peanut.
I don't think they're even human.
Yeah, they're like demons. They're like,
yeah.
Well, who thinks this way? If an alien came to me and said, I got this technology, first thing in my mind would be like, how can I help people with this? Can we purify water with this so we can give clean water to everybody? Can we give electricity to everybody for free? How can I use this to help people and uplift people, right?
Yeah.
Not, I'm going to make a super big laser and I'm going to shoot houses in Hawaii, you know? Or I'm going to burn Pacific Palisades to the ground with this. I'm king of the universe, you know? Like Dr. Evil. This is even worse than Dr. Evil, right? And then I got an idea. The people who gave us this supreme technology, let's shoot them. You know what?
Yeah.
That's like biting the hand that feeds you, you know? Like, we're throwing you a bone. Just don't kill people with this. Help people, right? You know? Yeah. Figure out a way to give clean water or desaltify the, whatever you call it, the ocean, and make it into clean drinking water, and make a water car where people just use their water hose and put it in their car, or use this technology for something good that can help people, not destruction, war, and murder. Too much of that already. We don't need no more of that. So, you know, if you have alien technology, use it for good, you know?
Yeah, and hopefully you don't get shut down. Like,
oh, they don't shut you down, you know? Yeah. You can't use the technology that the aliens give you to help people and love people and make a better way of life for people. We like them as slaves. We like them as sheep, you know? They're easily controlled when they're scared and they're fear-based. You can't help people, but be a fearless yogi. Yeah, see the true purpose, right? Even if they come with all their guns and their 3-letter name agencies and alphabet, whatever, CIA, DEA, whatever, these nefarious soldiers for the dark flag come, and you just be like, no, I'm a fearless yogi. I'm helping people. No, wait a minute. You can't help people. No, helping.
It goes against fearless. My
plan. I don't care your plan. You don't want to help people. That's on you. I'm helping as many people as possible, right? You know, that is my mantra. I have a Santa Claus list full of names I helped, right? Let's hear the sound effects. So whoever comes, King Kong or Thanos or whoever comes to my door, I'll be like, no, I help people, you know? Well, I'm going to hurt you if you don't stop helping people. Well, let's get to it, you know? But, you know, I'm not scared of you at all. Fearless yogi 24 hours a day. So,
you don't stop.
Yeah. Don't stop, right? Help people,
Can't stop,
you know? Look for opportunities. Yeah. Be P. Diddy. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah.
Well, he's a bad word. I like that saying, but yeah, P. Diddy.
Well, he's slippery, you know. Yeah. He's lathered up with baby oil. You can't catch him, right?
Yeah, he's got enough for 100 years. Well, let's see. Mary Anna says weaponized immigration is not a good thing either. No, it's not.
I agree. There shouldn't be no weaponized immigration. There should be no borders. Who cares? If I want to go to Canada, why do I need a visa? You know, what's the difference between upstate New York and Canada anyway? No weaponized immigration. You know, like I was talking in our last sad song. People asked me about the problem of the conflict they had on the border of Thailand and Cambodia. Who cares? I can't tell the difference between a Cambodian and a Thai anyway. That's all divide and conquer to me. You know, when I went to Canada, I went to Montreal, Canada. it was America. I went through, what do you call it? Immigration. They said, welcome to America. I was like, how? I'm in Montreal. They're like, no, you're on American soil now. And I was like, can't be, you know, I'm in Canada. This is not America. It's Canada. They're like, nope, sir, you're on American soil now. And I was like, I was baffled. I was like,
yeah, am I losing my mind?
They had a statue of the Statue of Liberty and, you know, Homeland Security. They had all the patches. And I was like, so you're American immigration in Canada. They're like, no, you're on American soil. And then when I went into the airport, it was like an American airport. It was like LAX. And I flew back to LAX. It was domestic. And I was like, what the hell's going on here? You know,
I'm in the
like
Twilight
I wanted
Zone.
to buy some, like, you know, Canada magnets or a shirt, maple leaf. And they were like, it's all American stuff. I was like, I can get American stuff when I land in LAX.
Yeah.
I want authentic Canadian stuff, right? Maple leaf, you know, red hoodie and whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't even buy, you know, I was like, I want to eat in a Canadian restaurant. I don't want to eat in Chili's or, you know, McDonald's. I get that. I get that in America. I want authentic. I want to be a Canadian in Canada. So I don't know. I didn't get my wish. So who needs immigration of borders, right? You know, we don't need no border. We don't need no wall. If you want to walk over from Mexico, as long as you're not hurting people, why not? I don't care.
Yeah.
Free flowing. You know. Why do I need a visa to go to India? I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go to India. Stay as long as you want, you know, do your spiritual practice. Why not? You know, so yeah, I agree. Weaponizing immigration or my flag is better than your flag. Divide and conquer. You can't cross this line in the sand. You know, it's almost like junk to me. So like I said, I mean, if you paid me, I probably couldn't tell you the difference between a Thai and Cambodian. You know, maybe I could understand it a little bit. It's like saying people in Florida are different from Georgia. Same thing, right? Or California and Oregon, you know, like same, right? Like, you know, it's just some line that was drawn in the sand. It's just a signed post on the street. It says, welcome to Oregon. You know, what's the difference? Same people, you know?
No separation.
No separation, no weaponized immigration, nothing weaponized. We don't need anything weaponized. Love your fellow man, love people, you know, no divide and conquer. See the blissful energy of their soul. Look at people's soul. It doesn't matter what their religion is, their skin tone, you know, their what they call God or what flag they fly. Look at their soul, you know, judge people on their soul. Pure souls, whatever flag they are, unite and uplift each other.
Yeah. That's the world I want to live in. Please. Well, we've got Sandy has a comment. She says that Oprah is not a good person. She supported that John of God who was found to be connected to child trafficking. And she opened up a school with him in Africa and children went missing. Yeah, I heard about this too.
Ooh,
very suspect.
Not good. John of God. Sounds like John of Devil or John of Evil. God, I don't see how God would be God would never co-sign trafficking of children and kidnapping children and abduction of children. Leave God out of that. You know, I like people how they like to project. I am of God, right? God would never co-sign this. You know, that's how they hide these things in plain sight. You know, U.S. aid. Who are you aiding? Oh, shut up. You know, John of God. What God are you of? Right? Shut up. Just regurgitate our narrative. So, you know, if you showed up at my house with a Brinks truck full of $5 million or gold bars or whatever and said, you have to traffic children, you have to hurt children, I want you to open a school in Africa, and so we could abduct children and hurt children, I'd be like, you crazy? Your money's no good over here. I ain't doing none of that. So you begin to see these nefarious beings who they are. Because a real loving person, a real person of God would never co-sign any of this. So they're basically telling on themselves. It's like turning on the light in your kitchen and seeing the cockroaches like, haha, God, don't put God in any of your conversations, because God would never co-sign any of this stuff, right? So
Yeah.
Don't throw mud on God or the source, for your own nefarious acts, right? Of God, they should convict him of that just alone, right? Calling yourself of God, what blasphemy, what a slap in the face to God, right?
Yeah.
you using God to do nefarious acts is, I can't think of anything else worth.
Yeah.
But I don't know, if you're a good person, all this is trash to you, all this is dirty, it's gross to you. Like, what? You want me to do what? No way. I want to be nowhere around you, right? Get away from me with that junk. So they basically tell on themselves, because no good person would co-sign any of these acts. I know I surely wouldn't.
No.
I don't care how much money you give me. I'm not going to Epstein Island, or I'm not doing any of that. So they tell on themselves. You see who's a good person, and it sucks, because you think like your leaders would protect and serve you, but they only protect and serve their own interests. They don't care about you, and they come up with these words like, of God. I am of God, so you should follow me blindly, and you should rubber auto pen stamp everything I do, because I have a direct connection to God. Like, if you had a direct connection to God, you wouldn't be involved in any of this stuff. So you are a total habitual liar. How about saying John of the devil, John of ego?
Be more authentic.
Devil John, right? Yeah. Because nobody of God would even think about this for even a second. It's not a thought that ever crossed my mind. So you need to do inner work, right? Just by ordaining yourself with the title of God doesn't make you godly, right? You have to walk the path. You have to live the loving spiritual path, If that's true, I'm going to ordain myself king of the universe. I am Vedagurudev, king of the universe. Just give yourself words, right?
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey is not a good person. You're right. You're of God, you're of God, and you're of God, and you're of God, you're of God, you're of God. I gotta rethink my title now that the Sandy brought that to light. Oprah is not a good person.
No.
So I don't want to associate myself with Oprah no more, right? I say I'm the Oprah Winfrey of Kriya Yoga. I give Kriya Yoga to you. But now I rethink that title.
Yeah, maybe she was good at one time, but she sold her soul for some power and money.
I mean, even if you're good, you wouldn't have that. This wouldn't even cross your mind. You wouldn't taint your reputation by even entertaining any of these thoughts, right? Like, no. Your money's no good. You what? You're going to do what to children? Oh, no.
Nope.
Get your money out of here. Take your blood money out of here. I don't want your devil money. But it's of God, not of my God. I don't know what God you pray to, but it ain't, God loves people, helps people. He doesn't hurt people. So anybody using God's name to hurt people, they're wrong, and that's their karma that they have to overcome, So, but yeah, just because you say you're of God, I like to see you. I judge you by your actions, not by what you say, right? So anybody who says they're of God and hurts children is not of God. So
Yeah.
shame on you, John of Devil.
Yeah.
Shame on you, God. Shame on
Okay.
you, John of God, with your liar titles, and you're not of God.
Yes.
Liar.
I'm sorry, I am judging you.
I strip you of your title. I strip you of your title, not
Yeah.
of God. Anybody who hurts children or does any nefarious acts is not of God. Holding up the black flag, not the white flag. Put your black flag down and join the light workers. Help people, love people. No harm, no violence, no hurting, especially to an innocent, pure soul. I can't think of anything more dirty and
Terrible.
gross in this world. Yeah, terrible, right? Shame on you, John of the Devil. I'm not even gonna say of God, because
Yeah.
that's totally untrue, you know, and my intuition.
I don't know. I was just thinking about judgment. I don't know. In this Maya world, we judge people based on numbers, and I think it's odd that a number gives you value, like your credit score. Because I might be Mother Teresa, and I might be the most loving, giving person, and then like have a score of 300, but a wealthy businessman that's like a scumbag. You know, he gets all these opportunities based on this number. And I think and then like YouTube, we're judged on how many subscribers we have, and I think maybe they sold their soul, or they're paying a lot of money for ads. But we look at YouTube, but like, oh, there must be good. They have all these subscribers, and I don't know. We judge people like their grades in your school. I don't know. It just seems really superficial, and like our academic achievements, our social status, a person's weight. I don't know. I just think it's insane that we judge people on numbers. I was just thinking that that's crazy. like can't you?
I agree with you. Like, and who are they to judge you anyway? Like,
Yeah.
I to this day don't have any credit, zero. I don't believe in credit, right? If I have money, I pay for it. If I don't have money, I don't pay for it. It's easy. So their credit scores mean zero to me, and their numbers mean zero in the Himalayan mountains. You can't go to a Gori or my guru and say, I have a 700 credit score. You should teach me the secrets of Kriya yoga. They don't care. You know, it's a fake number. You know, it's all fairy dust, ones and zeros anyway. So don't let their numbers become your numbers. Just be like, yeah, your numbers. I don't care. Like, let me tell you what your score is. My score is 10 million in the bank of Babaji. Your number has no meaning to me. Who are you? You know, I don't attach myself to your number or your ones and zeros in your bank account. Who cares? Fairy dust, you know? So numbers in the Himalayan mountains on the spiritual path have no meaning, right? So their credit score, you know, like you said, a scumbag on Wall Street has a whatever. I don't even know what a credit score number.
800 or 800.
Okay, he has a 800 credit score, but he cheats, he steals, he calls old ladies on the phone and scams them.
Yeah.
Their numbers have no meaning, you know? They're losers, you know? Their number is zero. Not even zero. Zero is an enlightening number for people, right? Go back to zero. Like we say in our school, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, so zero is sorry, zero. I'm doing you a disservice by calling them a zero. They're negative 10 million. So like, who cares what their number is? Like, I have an 800 credit score. Yeah, but you're a liar, a cheater. You hurt people. You're a scammer. Your number has no meaning over here. You know. Yeah. So don't let their numbers become your numbers. You know, like
don't let it trap us.
That's no. Actually, when I see somebody on YouTube who has low numbers, I trust them more.
Yeah.
People with high numbers, I'm like, I don't know what they did to get these high numbers, but what they're selling, I'm not buying, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the algorithm does not support us. We're in YouTube jail, but maybe you can trust us.
Yeah, true for us too, right? Like, wait a minute, you're not talking about hurting people or what's going on in the world and destruction. No numbers for you, right?
Yeah.
None of this woo woo helping people. Rising tide lifts all boats. Uh, the tools you need are inside you as you. We want you to believe in marketing and take out your credit card and buy stuff that you don't really need.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, So they can't monetize Kriya yoga or the spiritual path, so they hate it, right?
We're not useful.
So they put you in YouTube jail. Sorry. Wait a minute. How are we going to make money off of this? You're not. Just giving the people the tools to do their own inner work, We don't like the free Kriya Yoga School. We can't sell ads. We can't monetize it. We can't make money, right? It don't matter what you like. Just doing our thing.
Well, and then I see some guests, they get like millions of views, and I'm like, why are they letting this person speak? What is it about this person that they'll give like millions of views to? It's just like, yeah, they're probably all bots that these views are. They're not even real views. But for some reason, they don't want this person to talk, but they want this person to talk. I don't know. It's just like, I'm just like, why? Like, what narrative are they? Does they want this guy to sell us? I don't know. I just feel like I'm just like using more discernment because the only thing I can trust is myself. So, yeah.
And when I look at YouTube, I mean, anytime I watch even our videos, this Tai Chi AI comes up. Practice Tai Chi, and it's AI, and it's like, this is all fake,
Yeah.
Like, what is real in the world anymore? It's a total fakeness, and soon, Google owns YouTube, and they own their own. Well, I think it's called Gemini, their own AI. So they're going to promote their own stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me in a year or two if it's all AI,
Yeah.
Besides the Kriya Yoga School and Vedagurudev, I'm only the lone soldier, old school out here, Everything else is AI. So, get your mind right, If you want something authentic, come and, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vedagurudev. But it's going to be full of fakeness soon, right? All ads are going to be fake. All YouTube videos are going to probably be AI generated, and they're going to control. It's their platform, so they can put whatever they want on it. And anybody who goes against their narrative, they're going to demonetize or whatever. So get your mind ready. It's coming. Yeah. So
if you like what we're talking about, subscribe so you can find us. As we were talking, we had 10 views. Now it was 5, so I think they're on to us.
Back in jail, right?
Back in YouTube jail.
The algorithm is listening, right?
Yes. Another thought I had was like our beliefs trap us, like our beliefs, our experiences trap us too. It's an unseen enemy. And when you feel it, it becomes real. I don't know, our experiences are built upon beliefs, and then that is what shapes us. And I don't know, experiences are our greatest teacher, but when I'm not open to new experiences, but these layers of beliefs, how can I have new experiences when I've already decided what and determined my reality is? I think people get, like you say, get lost in the sauce. Like people, I don't know, I guess they like their jail. They're not open to new things. This is like, this is how it is. They've already determined how everything's going to be. So, I don't know.
Yeah. What you have to realize from your birth, I'll take me, for example. Soon as I was born, I identified with the American flag. I identified with my state, my religion. I didn't have the discernment or discrimination. Like, I don't know. I kind of resonate with Shiva. They were like, nope, what?
Nope.
This is your God.
Yeah,
You were
Jesus.
born. This is your mother believes in Jesus. Your father believes in Jesus. They father him there, you know, over and over and over. What? It doesn't resonate with me. What are you, crazy? Blasphemous, right? So from birth, by design, you've been conditioned to regurgitate all these conditioning and identify with all these conditionings. You know, what is your religion? I am Christian by birth. What is your what is your flag? My flag is America. You know, I
Yeah.
and then they have all these subliminal messages. I pledge allegiance to the flag every morning. You know, I pledge allegiance. I'm willing to lay down my life and die so some politician could get a vote, you know? Like what? You know? It's we're fighting for freedom. We are fighting for freedom. Like why do I got to go to Vietnam and get my ass shot off so you could buy a boat? Shut up. It's freedom. It's for democracy for Vietnamese people. What? So when you start to look behind the curtain and you see the Wizard of Oz, then you start waking up and saying, nah, you know, they don't care about us. You know, they just want us to regurgitate the conditioning from birth. And it's powerful. I mean, their conditioning is very powerful, right? It hypnotizes you into that mindset. Like, yeah, I am American, so I'm willing to lay down my life for the land of the free, right? What?
Yeah.
You know? And then you really wake up and you're like, nah, you know? So it takes some inner mastery to break the conditioning and really see what the reality really is in this world, you know? Like, you are the king of your castle and you don't want no one else's story to become your story. That's why I like when they say his story, right?
His story.
You don't want his story to become your story, you know? Like, oh, yeah, George Washington in 1785 had wooden teeth and blah, blah, blah. How does this serve me? Why are you thinking? You need to know about George Washington's wooden teeth, you know? And they learn from the best of it, you know? Let me tell you a story about Jesus. And Jesus did this and Jesus did that. Okay, how is that story of Jesus going to get me to do my inner work? What? You know? You don't want to hear the stories? No, I want to create my own story and I want to do my own inner work. What? Blasphemy, right? We've done all the thinking so you don't have to, you know? Like, we're attached to the stories. Misery enjoys company, so you have to be attached to the story. You can't break out of the Maya delusion. You can't escape the matrix. You know, I regurgitate the story and you regurgitate the story, then they regurgitate the story and over and over and over. What about me doing my own inner work? No. Only regurgitate stories over and over and over. So yeah, you begin to see like this inner conditioning is really powerful, and social media learns from the government learns from the best of them, which is, let's say, religion, right? You know, let me tell you a story. You shouldn't live your own life. You shouldn't have your own thoughts. You shouldn't have your own discernment, your own discrimination. You should regurgitate what we say. You know, today, there's a story about Joe Biden. You should just regurgitate it. Yeah, I don't want to regurgitate it. It doesn't serve me in the present moment, you know, like I don't know. When Thailand was having a problem with Cambodia, a bunch of people send me DMs like, you should support the Thai government and this and that. I was like, for what? You know, I don't have no dog in the fight. And the same thing, I remember they had like a black square and they said, put this on your Instagram to show you support black people. I was like, I support black people. What I need a square for? I don't want your narrative to become my narrative. You know, like I'll support in my way. I don't need you to, your conditioning to tell me how to live my life. I'm the king of my castle. I'm a free bird. I do whatever I want. I don't, you know, I don't want your
Yeah.
rules to become my rules or your narrative to become my narrative. You do whatever you want. I'm gonna do whatever I want. So yeah, it's tough out here. They're constantly stealing your attention on that slot machine of Instagram or Facebook, right? You know, like they're stealing your attention. You should do this, and 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 you should pay for this, and you should do that. Don't do any of that stuff. Do whatever you want to do. Anybody says you should do, go away from that person. Do whatever you want. You know, be free. You know,
Yeah.
don't listen to anybody, right? So,
Yeah.
but
I think another way we get trapped is we're seeking happiness, but humans want to be in a constant state of pleasure, and I don't know, and I think humans aren't set up that way. I think once I don't know, and people I don't know, like even we want to reach enlightenment, but I would think about Ananda Mai. Maybe she went too far because she couldn't feed herself, but maybe she didn't because she had help. But I don't know. I feel like pleasure in this world is just temporary, and you need to find balance because it has consequences. Like for example, I'm a chef and maybe I ate too much food and now I'm too much woman. And I don't know, I should have just stopped, but I couldn't stop because I wanted to be in, I felt so good in the moment. And I don't know, I feel like there's happiness. I don't know, there's like consequences for overindulgence. I don't know, like people go to drugs or alcohol or shopping, or maybe a spiritual practice could be, you could overindulge in that. I don't know. I feel like you need to find balance. I don't know, in your happiness, because maybe when you overindulge there's consequences. So I don't know, I feel like there's it's important to find balance in your seeking your pleasure. um but I don't know, it's a tricky question. I feel like this world's in a constant state of balance and just trying to find the equilibrium, I don't know, to your happiness. I don't know, it's
I'm
like
going
you
to
want to
say
be.
something earth shattering here. Breaking news at the Kriya Yoga School. Happiness is inside you
Yeah.
as you. So if you're looking happiness externally, you're wasting
Yes.
your time. They want you to do that. That's how they monetize it. Buy this Big Mac, it'll make you happy. Buy this iPhone
Yeah.
27, it'll make you happy. Buy this car, it'll make you happy. Your neighbors will think you're cool. Girls will like you if you have this car. They're always trying to steal your happiness. But if you understand that happiness is inside you as you, they are selling you fool's gold. They are selling you something that they don't have. They are lying to you. This will make you happy. If you know that no one can make you happy, you make yourself happy, then you can't be controlled. And that's what they hate. That's that's how marketing happens. They
Yeah.
sell you happiness. Buy this, it'll make you happy. Do this, it'll make you happy. You know, it's always about monetizing your happiness. But if you realize happiness is internal, not external, you're a lost cause in their marketing scheme, you know? So
Yeah.
always realize happiness is inside you as you. And if you're waiting for somebody else to give you happiness, you're fighting a losing battle. No drug is going to give you the inner happiness, the bliss, the ananda that you create for yourself. No food is going to give you the bliss, the ananda, the joy that you give yourself. No car, no phone, no house, no ones and zeros in your bank account. So once you realize and you come to the realization that happiness is inside you, not outside you, then their effectiveness, their subliminal messages, their hypnotism doesn't have the pull, because you're like, this will make you happy. No, I have happiness is inside me as me. So happiness is internal, not external. Oh, can't work with this guy.
Yeah.
He's a lost cause. So most people are in that hamster wheel and in that loop. They're looking for somebody else to give them happiness. But if you give yourself happiness, then you can't be monetized. You
Yeah.
can't buy. You buy whatever you want. You don't listen to anybody else's narrative or make their marketing become your marketing. Like, but people are so lost and such in search of happiness that they're easy targets for these marketing, right? Buy this will make you happy. They don't want to do the inner work. They don't want to take the long road of spiritual progress. They want a microwave or a lightning path. So it's easy people. A fool and their money is easily separated, you know, like buy this and you'll be able to fly to Mars tomorrow like Superman. Okay, where's my credit card? You know.
Yeah.
So and
then
people are so lost, and they don't want to do the inner work to find their own inner happiness or realize their own inner self, that they'll do anything, you know. They'll turn to drugs, they'll drink alcohol, they'll I don't know, they'll eat genetically engineered foods or carbohydrate dense foods, you know. They're addicted to sugar. They're looking for everything to escape the dullness of the monotonous of their 9-to-5 daily life. But if they just meditate for a little while, sit on the side of their bed, close their eyes and breathe, they'd be a lot better off, you know. And they would see the subliminal message behind the curtain, you know. None of this can make you happy. It's a temporary happiness, like holding water in your hand. It slips through your hands. Your iPhone might make you happy for one day, and then the next day it's another piece of metal or plastic, whatever it is, you know. So just realize, breaking news at the Kriya Yoga School. Happiness is inside you as you, right? Happiness is internal, not external. Earth-shattering news here at the Kriya Yoga.
Well, why people are so scared to face themselves. I think that's why they turn to their addictions, because they don't want to face themselves. But that you're right. The only way you have to, happiness is within, internal, not external. But people get all these things that people get addicted to. I think they're set up to get that dopamine rush that people can't, you know, get off the drugs, the alcohol, the food, the whatever they're addicted to, playing video games. But
the money is not in the cure, it's in the medicine. So if you cannot face yourself, once you finish on this live stream, go in your bathroom, look in the mirror and face yourself. You know, you're gonna flush your life away. You're gonna deteriorate your health because you can't face yourself. Just go in the mirror and face yourself. Say, you know, I will overcome, or whatever affirmation. I am not this materialism. I am not this Maya delusional world. You know, I'm looking at myself. It's a great practice to self-observe yourself. I do it every night before I go to bed. Look at myself in the mirror, and I want to like who I see in the mirror back. And I self-observe myself, right? And I a lot of realizations happen when you self-observe yourself, you know? So, I would just face yourself, right? You're going to turn to some chemical or some sugar because you can't face yourself. That is the lazy path, you know? Put your chest out, chin up, go in the mirror and look at yourself wholeheartedly, you know? Like who you see in the mirror. See yourself in the reflection, you know, in the mirror. And, you know, love yourself, enjoy yourself, you know, face yourself. Be proud of who you are inside you as you, right? So, you shouldn't run from yourself. You should embrace yourself. My guru used to say, bring your soul to the forefront, bring all the junk to the background, you know? All this conditioning, all this junk doesn't want you to face yourself. It wants to create doubt and low self-esteem and these type of things, so you don't face yourself. But when you face yourself, all these dissipate. Like all these, you know, I am in control. I am the king of my castle. I control my narrative. So I face myself. I look at myself in the mirror and I like who I see in the reflection, right?
Yeah.
So I am proud of who I am. I like that I help people today, you know? I like that I am making it a daily process of self-observing myself. So, you know, don't take the lazy path, turning to drugs to make yourself feel better, or pharmaceuticals, or sugar, or fast foods, or, you know, I don't know, social media slot machine, mainstream media slot machine. You know, you're looking for all these dopamine hits, like, oh, what did Kim Kardashian do today? Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Oh my
Why'd
God.
she do that? Who cares? It doesn't serve you in the present moment. None of these temporary dopamine hits serve you in the present moment. You want a real dopamine hit? Align yourself with God, right? See God inside you as you, right? There is no better bliss than divine love, right? Inside you as you. Self-love, you know? That's why it's called self-realization. We're
Yes.
realizing ourself, right? God realization. We're realizing the God inside us as us, right? We don't want nobody else's story, you know, to become our
Yeah.
story. And anybody starts telling a story, let me tell you a story about God. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, just walk away, you know? I don't want your God to become my God. Whatever God resonates with me, that is perfectly a great God, you know? So don't have other people's God become your God just because you live in a geographical area, right? That's how most people have their God, right? Probably
Yeah.
in India too. My God is Shiva. Why? Because I'm born in India,
Yeah.
you know? My God is Jesus. Why? Because I was born in New York City, you know? Like,
Yeah,
that's
but
just
they're all
how
the
it
same God.
happens. But use your own discrimination, use your own discernment to see which form of God or formless God resonates with you. And that is perfectly the best God.
Yeah.
So when
I don't, and we're,
anybody asks me what is the best God, I say whichever God you resonate with the best is the best God.
yeah, and we're so powerful. I don't know, with every thought, I don't know. I don't know, we create with every thought that we have. And now that I'm watching my thoughts, I don't know, watching the thoughts running through my mind. And then, like, I can see where I'm going, and now I can, like, witness my thoughts. But it's just like it gives me tingles when I'm watching my thoughts, because it's just like our thoughts can make us crazy or make us happy. But I think you really do have to, like, be detached watching your thoughts. But yeah, we
Yeah,
create.
absolutely. One of the first processes we do in Kriya Yoga is called Sudhi, which is basically, Sudhi means like cleansing, purifying your thoughts. So a thought comes into your head, detach, let it go, let it pass. Just become the detached witness. Let your thoughts pass, like clouds passing in the sky. You don't attach to it. You don't try to make sense of it. You let it pass. And you do this process. All thoughts that come in, let it pass. Detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go. When you have no thoughts and you're clear, that's when you have a profound meditation. But you don't want these thoughts following you into meditation, or this
Yeah.
monkey mind, or this mental clutter, because you won't have a good meditation. It'll be hard to concentrate. So you want to take all the trash out to the curb before you go into meditation, not carry that trash into you. So
Yes.
that's what this process does of Sudhi, you know, it's taking out the trash, no longer serves you. But that monkey mind in the beginning is powerful, right? What do you think about Kim Kardashian? You saw what she wore to the Grammys? Detach, let go. What do you think about Autopen, Joe Biden? Detach, let go.
Ugh.
What do you think about disclosure? The aliens are coming. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. What do you think about the football season coming up? You know, what do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to look like? They got a new quarterback. Blah, 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 blah. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. Detach, let go. No thoughts? Clear. Now we can go into meditation, right? So, yeah, these thoughts, you know, the thoughts have controlled you most of your whole life, right? You are attached to the thoughts. And when you start having inner mastery of your thoughts, then you control your thoughts, right? Like, nah, this doesn't serve me. What I care, you know? Whoever won the NBA finals, how does that serve me? Or how does that do my inner work? It doesn't. So let it pass. Detach, let go, detach, let go, detach, let go all day, right? When my daughter was young, she used to love this movie called Frozen. It was a cartoon.
Yes.
And the thing I liked most about the movie was this girl named Elsa. She sang this song, Let It Go. That's my favorite song. Let it go. 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 Go, 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 go. You know? That's basically Sudi. Detach, let go. Let it all go. It doesn't serve you in the present moment. It's not going to help you. It's not going to do the inner work. You don't need to live somebody else's life. Good for them. How does that serve me in the present moment? So, yeah, let it all go. Be like Elsa in the movie Frozen. Let it go.
Yeah. Let your ego go. I don't, it takes it takes a lot of energy to be in the ego, and it takes no energy for me to just be myself. This damn ego.
Right.
I'm like, just let it go.
That ego is a powerful drain, right? That little devil on your shoulder. It's like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, your ego's always hiding behind that tree over there. It's always waiting to crawl through your back door, you know. I can't go through Vedgurudev's front door, so I'm going to go through his back door, you know. I'm going to go through his child. I'm going to go through his next door neighbor, you know. I'm going to sneak attack him from the back. But if you have your head on the swivel, you're always looking for ego. Wait. There he is. He's trying to climb through my bathroom door window. Get him. Get out of here. Right? I liked when my guru said, we don't leave God out in the cold and rain. We open our door to God, but we leave our ego out in the cold and rain, right? We close our door to the ego. So making a long story short, right? Stay out of here. Get out of here. Right. Get out of here, right?
Well, I was thinking I would ask you the rest of the questions Arjuna asked Krishna, since I didn't finish.
Well, do we have some questions before we go?
Holy cow. Did I miss these? Oh, Paul may know more. Oh, Paul may know more about this, the Oprah thing. Well, let me go down the thing. I got so engrossed in our conversation. They meant North America.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They meant North America. Paul may know more about that
than this.
What? Okay. Yeah.
Sandy says, yes, Oprah is evil. I'm sure she's on the list.
Oh, I think that's Mariana, right?
Yeah, Mariana. Yes,
Oprah is on the list. Oprah is evil. She's on the list. Well, that's not a list I want to be on or I want to have no association with.
And then somebody named, hey, it's the Johnsons. Love everyone, including the pedophile. I just stumbled into a crazy conversation.
Well, you know, welcome. Hey, it's the Johnsons. If you have any more questions, love everyone. I don't know about that, including the pedophile. I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah, use your discernment.
I'm gonna use my love to give my love to somebody who can reflect that energy back. So some lower frequency being who is hurting children and doing nefarious things with children couldn't reflect back my higher frequency, right? So it's almost like giving love to a wall, right? Like there's no reflection back. So I choose to give my love to people who can radiate my love back and use my love, right? I don't want to waste it on nefarious beings who hurt children.
Yeah, and Mariana says, nobody said that we should love those who hurt children. They should be locked up away from society. And then Sandy says,
yeah,
exactly.
I agree. Right? Anybody that hurts an innocent child, a pure soul, doesn't need to be nowhere around me. You know, they can't. They don't have the power to. They're on a lower frequency, so they can't radiate my frequency back. You know, so I give my love to people who deserve my love, who earn my
Yes.
love, not people who hurt people. You know, so I will be giving my love to people who deserve my love. You know, people who hurt innocent children do not deserve my love. To make a long story
you gotta
short,
earn my
you know,
love.
right? Like I give my love free flowing, but you know, I don't want to waste my love on lower frequency beings, right? You know, like my guru used to say, we talk to people that could hear what we're saying. So you want to give your love to people that can enjoy your love, not waste it on nefarious beings, right? So you know, these are new soul problems, right? Any old soul knows that is not the way, like Baby Yoda said. This is the way. Love people, help people, you know, don't hurt people, don't do nefarious things, don't get attached to money. Just be the best person you could be. This is the way. So hurting innocent souls and children, that is not the way. So hopefully they learn. If you want love from Vedagurudev, do not hurt anybody ever, right? This is not the way.
Yeah,
the way
no
is
way,
to
no
love
how.
people, help people, especially an innocent soul of a child, the lowest of low, right? Super loser, right? No love over here. Don't be evil. You know?
Yeah.
Help people, be a light worker. Don't hold up the black flag. Too much of that around here anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't think of anything more gross or dirty to me than hurting an innocent soul child. So don't do it to yourself, right? Be a good person to yourself, right? Like, don't do
it. And then the Mariana says, who knows those algorithms? YouTube is terrible. Chad is getting very low views after having like 20,000-ish. Looks like he got shadow banned again. Damn.
Hmm.
You can't catch a break.
Who knows these algorithms? I'm sure maybe our algorithm went down after talking about their friends, nefarious beings.
Yes, we did it to ourselves.
Yeah, so this is the slot machine of YouTube, you know? Like, hello, Chad, you've been off YouTube for 6 months. We'll trick you with high views to hook you in. And then once we got you, then we'll drop your views. I mean, this is the game the algorithm plays, right? So Chad they get you all happy, they get you all worked up. Yes, I got 20,000 views on this video. I'm back. I got my audience back. Once they got you hooked in and you spend hours editing video and sound effects and everything, then they pull the football like Lucy pulls the football on Charlie Brown, right? Whoop! Low views again. Oh, again. Lucy with the football, right? On Charlie Brown, I hit my head on the floor again. So non-shadow banned, you know. That's why you can't really get attached to the views or the, you know.
Yeah, we've talked about
pull
this.
The
We're
rug
not attached.
Yeah, they'll pull the rug on you. I mean, I'm sure they pull the rug on us all the time, right?
Yeah.
We get so close to 1,000 subscribers, and once we get there, it's a slow trickle, right? So they're definitely capping the views and trying to stop you from getting monetized or whatever. So just keep going. I mean, my YouTube plan, we post 2 long form YouTube videos per day. Babaji quote, and we edit these soul talks and satsangs every day for like a 20-minute long form video. So I don't care if I get 0 views or 10 million views. The show goes on, right? It just don't stop. We don't give up, right? So I don't get attached to it. You know, I don't try to get worked up or get that dopamine hit. Like I got one of our videos has 56,000 views, right? I don't care, right? You know, like whatever, you know, that has no bearing on what we do. We still help people. 0 views or 10 million views. I remember when I used to DJ, I'll tell you a funny story. There were some shows, which happens to all DJs, that there aren't 10 million people there, right? You know, you do shows, it happens every DJ, there's 100 people, whatever, right? And it gets you frustrated because you're like, why didn't so many people show up or whatever? And in my career, I used to get frustrated. My manager told me, he said, 1 person or 1 million people show up, we do the same job, you know, because you never know that one person can tell another person, and that's how the snowball starts rolling. So no matter how many views we get, we're consistent. We don't change. We do the same job, you know. We're not attached to the views or the subscribers, but it would help if you subscribe. We're almost there. 1,000, you know, if you want to support, 100% free, you know, no pressure. So, keep going, no matter what, right? Believe me, that even for Vedagurudev, like last night, I was like, oh man, I'm tired. I'm exhausted, right? But I haven't put up that Babaji quote. All right, let's get to work, you know. we got a fresh one on deck, right? So every Sunday, me and Veronica film the Babaji quotes, right? So soon as we film it, fresh, hot out the oven, on YouTube, right? It's going up, right? No matter how tired I am. Sometimes I fall asleep in my chair like, all right, wait, get up, man. Come on, we got work to do. Babaji's counting on us. We got people who, you know, who are watching this every day. So yeah, no matter what happens, we don't get attached to the slot machine of YouTube because they have been known to pull the rug on you. I saw one video, a guy has 5 million subscribers, and he used to make like from monetizing, he used to make like 200,000 a month, right? Just from monetization. Now he makes 2,000 a month, right?
Wow.
So YouTube pulled the rug on you, right? It's their platform. They could do whatever they want. So don't be surprised. Like if they do it to Chad, they do it to everybody. Lucy puts the football. Here comes Charlie Brown. Today is my day. I'm going to kick that football. Whoop! Oh, hit his head again for the millionth time. So they've shadow banned Chad before. I know they're going to do it again over and over. They keep pulling that football. They give you that dopamine hit to hook you in.
Yes.
Once they got you, they pull the football. That's the YouTube way.
Yeah, slot machine. But I'm having a good time. Woo! So I'll just keep
windy today here in Thailand.
Yeah, I can see.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky.
But we're having a good time, so we'll just keep going. So this is fun. It doesn't matter. It's like the job that you love to do. You just keep going.
Yeah, we never give up. No yogi or yogini left behind. And yeah, our free school has over 500 free members, and our paid school is doing good too. And our YouTube is doing good. So as long as you show up, I'll show up. That is my commitment. I never leave any yogi or yogini left behind, you know? So if you keep showing up, I'll keep showing up, right?
Mariana says, haha, so true, Vedagurudev. My female friend is so deeply indoctrinated into Christianity that sometimes I just have to make an effort to keep my mouth shut. LOL. She thinks yoga is demonic. Oh my God.
Ooh. Wow. Lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Regurgitating the narrative. Blind faith.
How do you know?
We've done all the thinking, so you don't have to. Yeah. My own mother is deeply Christian, Baptist, Southern Baptist, whatever you want to call it. I mean, she doesn't think yoga is demonic, but I mean, who says this, right? How would you know yoga is demonic? If you tried yoga, you'd be like, oh, this makes me feel good. This uplifts me. So anybody projecting other people's projections onto their projections is this regurgitating the narrative. They're just lost in the sauce. They're attached to the stories. We are the chosen people. Jesus is the true God. You worship false idols. Go down the list. They got all these cool stories and buzzwords. But that's why I like to say yoga is not even a religion. It's the supreme science of yoga. Like Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, you test it, you observe it, you experience it, so you know it. I don't want you to blindly believe me. Test it. See, maybe you're wrong, maybe it doesn't resonate with you. I don't know. Test it out. But definitely don't let other people's projection become your projections. Don't let other people's story become your story, Don't be lost in the sauce and just regurgitating the narrative. Jesus did this and he did that and all these cool stories. But how is that going to do your inner work for you? How is that going to help you? These are cool stories around the campfire. My guru used to say, all these stories about these yogis, they're cool around the yagna fire or the campfire, but this is not going to do your inner work for you. Do your own inner work and you experience it for yourself. So don't get attached to other people's stories and make them their stories your stories, When I go see my mother, she always wants me to go to church. And it's just a bunch of collection of stories, I was like, I don't know how this serves me or how this does my inner work, But I don't know. It makes her happy. I just got to put up my shield and be like, yeah, these are cool stories, bro. But how is this going to help me in the present moment and do the inner work for me? They don't want you to come to that awareness or that realization because that kills their whole narrative. Let me tell you how you should live your life. And you should do this, and you should do this, and Jesus said this, and blah, 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 blah. Then you start becoming lost in the sauce,
Yeah.
Then you start going to your work and regurgitating. Hello, friend. Let me tell you a story about Jesus. And Jesus did this and this and that, So whatever God you resonate with is perfectly fine. Let your God be individualized and personalized. Just because some people got on a boat from so-called England and brought their God to your piece of land, to your geographical place, doesn't make it the end-all be-all. Use your own discernment and your own discrimination to see what God resonates with you. And whatever God resonates with you, that is the best God, I would definitely say. So, just because other people are lost in the sauce and regurgitating the narrative and in love with the chain that enslaves them, don't make that your narrative. So if you resonate with Jesus, perfectly fine. But it's your own personalized, individualized path, right? If you don't resonate with Jesus, that is perfectly fine too, If you resonate with Shiva, Buddha, Islam, whatever God, that's why I like Lake Shrine SRF. They have a sanctuary all around the lake for each different spiritual tradition. We're Kriya yogis here, but we respect all spiritual traditions. So, pardon me if I don't want your God to become my God. I'll use my own discernment and my own discrimination to figure out what works best for me and what uplifts me the best, Not saying I don't love Jesus. I love Jesus. You go to Lake Shrine SRF, they have a big picture of Jesus. They call him Yeshua, right? Yeshua is right there next to Babaji, Krishna, Lahari Messiah, Yukteswar, Yogananda. Jesus is outstanding, but I don't want your story of Jesus to become my story. I'm going to use my own discernment and align myself with what uplifts me and makes me feel the best. So Jesus is the greatest, but maybe my projection of Jesus is different than your projection. You know, tomato, tomato, whatever works for you. So don't let other people's God become your God. That is the moral of the story.
Yeah, be your own person. You don't have to fit in with everybody else.
Be your own person, right?
Yeah.
And it's good to go against the grain, right? Just because everybody else is saying this, and you know, doesn't mean you have to say it verbatim, whole heart. You know, regurgitate it over and over. You know, too much regurgitation over here. Use your own discrimination and your own discernment to figure out what is the best form of God for you. And it's individualized and personalized. And there should be no middleman between you and God, you know? If you put some money in my collection plate, I'll send God an email for you. Nah, no thanks. You know?
No, thank you.
I have a direct connection to God, right? You know? No middlemen, no people blocking my way in between me and God. And they hate that because that cannot be monetized, your personal connection to God. You know, so tell them Vedagurudev said so.
Like, I hate this Vedagurudev guy. He's ruining our business.
Vedagurudev is killing our money, you know? He's killing our monetization. Preacher, I have a question. No questions. You know, it's funny how they don't let anybody ask questions also, right?
Yes.
So, preacher, I have a question. Vedagurudev says not to let your God become my God and regurgitate your God, you know? Get him out of here. Thinking is a sin of pride. You should not think and not use your discernment. Only regurgitation. Only stories, right? I always liked when my guru said, we don't talk about Kriya yoga, we do Kriya yoga, right? All these stories about Kriya yoga and all these, Jesus did this and that. We do Kriya yoga. We do the inner work. We don't talk about it, you know? Let me tell you a story. That's good for them. That's a good pointer. That's a good example. We aim to be like, but that's not going to do my inner work for me. I do my inner work. I align myself. I center myself, and I do my inner work. So don't get attached to the stories. Get attached to your own self-realization, your own self-love, and write your own story. Be the best yogi you could be, and do what serves you in the present moment. And whatever form or formless God you believe in is outstanding. You know, no judgment over here at all.
No
right?
judgment here.
Whatever resonates with you, that is the best God.
Well, I don't see any more questions.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody is, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people are looking for their soulmate. And I don't know, I was like intimacy. I don't know. I was thinking that sometimes, you know, people come and go in your life, but there are a few that they storm into your life, and it's like, and they stay forever in your heart. And I was, not many people, but some people, they might go, but they stay in your heart forever. And I was thinking, like, finding true intimacy with somebody, it isn't sex, but it feels more like a spiritual connection with somebody. And I don't know, when can I tell someone my truth? When can I show someone who I am? And I don't know, and then they feel safe. So I was thinking, there's not a lot of people I can be my true self with. And I don't know, because there's so much fear of judgment. I don't know, what is deep intimacy, and is it possible to find that with another person, or is that something that I would find with God? I don't know if I'm like putting too much pressure on somebody to like be that person for me. I don't know. I wonder. I don't know. Everybody's looking for their soulmate. I wonder if that's like a ridiculous thing to look for. If that's too much to ask of another person. Or
I mean, I would say you should always be your true authentic self.
Yes.
And what other people, you should never be ashamed of it. You should always let your soul shine to the forefront, right? And if other people don't appreciate it, that's their problem. That's not your problem. So you should never dilute yourself or lower yourself to make other people feel comfortable. When I go in any place, I just let my soul shine. And I'm sure there are people like lower frequency beings like, oh, this guy thinks his poop don't stink, or this guy, I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. He's so happy. He's so loving. He's so shining, right? I want to be like a bright diamond or a bright star, just blinding you, like, like I want to be the sunlight to all these energy vampires out here, like, he's burning me, right?
I'm not safe.
I want to walk in wherever I walk in the mall, and it's like the Red Sea parting for Moses, right? We're here, all you Draculas. I'm bringing the sunlight. Hard to see. Get out my way, right? If you don't like it, I don't care. I don't want to dilute my inner self for nobody. I want to shine as bright as possible. So, all you Draculas, get out my divine sunlight. So, yeah, it's hard out here, especially for higher frequency beings or higher aware beings, because you're on a higher awareness, and majority, 90% of the people on a lower awareness, right? So your frequency doesn't match with their frequency, right? How would I put this? Cats can't hang out with dogs, right? They're on different frequencies.
There's going to be friction.
There's going to be friction. There's going to be problems. And, it's like trying to pound a wooden peg into a circle, right? It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Even in my case, I hate to say this, but I'll use me as my example. My partner is on a lower frequency. I am on a higher frequency. We don't relate. She thinks everything I talk about, Babaji, Kriya Yoga, statues, divine oneness, is stupidness, is woo-woo, mystical. She thinks I need to go to the crazy nut house. But, I think she needs to go
crazy.
To the crazy nut. Yeah, right. I'm not crazy, So it's hard to find a match on a higher frequency. So the higher you bring your frequency, the less matches there are, the less options there are, which is a problem for all yogis, right? No householder yogi has somebody they could relate to, So this is a big problem on the yogic path, right?
Yeah.
You want to start a family, you want to have somebody that you relate to, but they're not on the same frequency with you. And this always creates friction on the spiritual path, 100% for sure. So, yeah, I would just be your own true, authentic self, and whoever comes, great, and whoever doesn't come, great, So I wouldn't put any expectations or any roadblocks or obstacles on yourself. I would just let it flow and see what happens. And I mean, me personally on the path to Kriya Yoga, I don't know how any of this happened from day one till now. Right? I just surrendered to it and let it happen, I don't know how any of this happened. How did I get on this live stream today? I don't know. It just happened. So I kind of get out my own way and just surrender to whatever happens and not put any expectations or guidelines or rule sets, or whoever comes, they come, and whoever doesn't come, they don't come. It reminds me when we were in the Himalayan mountains, we would just walk and we would collect people and we would lose people, right? People would walk with us and people would go. And that's how I look at life, right? We're walking this way. If you want to join us, you're welcome. Whether you're a Lama, you're a Sadhu, you're a Swami, you're a Yogi, you're a Buddhist, we accept everybody. You like to walk, we're walking this way. Some people would walk for a long time. Some people would walk for a short time. We enjoyed their company for a short time or a long time, so we just walked. So anybody who wants to join us in the spiritual march, we're marching this way. Anybody who doesn't, that's perfectly fine, So you gain some people, you lose some people. This is the way of life, the circle of life. This is the way, like Baby Yoda says. So it happens. So just don't get attached. Just enjoy it for the time it is. one of my favorite sitas or yogis is named Boganantar. Bogar means enjoyer. He enjoyed whatever happened for the time it happened, you know, and when it stopped happening, he enjoyed that too, you know. So just enjoy the path, enjoy whoever company wants to join you, and I don't see how you could ever go wrong just enjoying it. But other people who become masters of button pushing, you know, it's hard. Like your spiritual, you know, your partner, you know, they like to hit below the belt. Let's say it right. Like, Vedagurudev, you're so smart. Why do you believe in false idols or this and that? You know, they're hitting you below the belt. You know,
are you calling me stupid? Like,
basically, that's what they're saying. I mean, in my case, my partner comes straight out and says, "You're stupid." You know, as soon as I answer the phone, "You're stupid. You're still meditating." Goodbye. You know. So yeah, so some people are more subtle with it. Some people are more harsh, right? Like, before I say anything about anything important, I'm going to hit you below the belt, you know, just to get you, lower you to my level, right? So it's part of it, you know. It's something you should take in consideration on the spiritual path.
Yeah.
But don't let it affect your spiritual march.
Yeah, I get do whatever makes my heart happy. If you want to join, that's fine. I can only make myself happy. I'm like, you want to join my happiness train? Go, fine. Don't try to change me. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel, anyways. Like, well, we have somebody, Mark K. He agrees with us. He's like, ding, ding, same here. So he agrees with what we're talking about. Like,
Namaste, Mark K. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Support our movement. Just give us a subscribe. Yeah. I'm sure there are a lot of people out here. Ding, ding. Same here, right?
yeah.
So a lot of people can relate, right? I'll use myself as an example, right? Like, if I can overcome it, anybody can overcome it. So this is still a mountain I'm climbing, a house I'm under construction with. I'm still in the process. Will I be able to overcome it or not? You know, it's just something, an obstacle, a roadblock on the path. So, anybody that's going through this with their partner, I feel compassionate for you and sending love to you, healing energy. But there is always a silver lining. There is always a sunrise tomorrow. So don't get attached to it. Don't have no expectations. Just overcome it and laugh at it like the joke it is. When you can create some separation and laugh at it like the joke it is, it definitely dilutes it a lot. Like, here goes my female partner calling me again. I already know what it is.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? I'm stupid because I meditate? All right. Hello? Yeah, you're stupid because you meditate. Goodbye. So,
Yeah, no,
you know,
sense of humor.
you already know what it is, right? You already know what the conversation is. You know, call back when you don't say I'm stupid because I meditate. You know, find something new to say. That's old news, right? So you just laugh at it like the joke it is. You don't try to prove your point or show people that you're right. And Babaji is the true Sadguru and the Kriya Yoga lineage. It's almost like I said, we talk to people that hear what we say, right? We don't waste our time on lower frequency beings. So they're going to say whatever they want. Just be like, yeah, sure. Or, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that, you know, it makes me feel good. So if you don't support it, it doesn't matter. It's only between me and Babaji. If you don't like it or agree, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, laugh at it like the joke it is, and it dissipates and dissolves pretty fast, right? You know, you don't have no expectations. You're not trying to prove you're right or wrong. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, my female partner writes me like a book on WhatsApp app, right? You know what I say? Okay, send. You know, like, I don't know why you spend 2 hours on this. I don't care about it, you know? So You know, I don't,
That's the
I
perfect
don't even,
response. Okay. That's so
right.
perfect.
Okay. I can't think of anything better to say. Okay. You know, and it shows them like, it's like a mirror back to them. Like, you wasted all this time writing all this junk at how stupid I am. I dissolve it in 2 seconds with writing okay, send. Right?
Yeah.
It has no meaning over here. And when you know yourself, you know, that's why in Kriya Yoga, self-realization is the ultimate goal. You know yourself, no one can tell you who you're not, right? You don't believe anybody, right? I mean, when I used to DJ, people would say I'm a bad DJ. I don't believe you. I know I'm a good DJ. So when people tell me I'm not a yogi or I'm not a Buddhist monk or whatever, I don't believe them. I feel good doing my spiritual practice. So I don't want your perceptions and your muddy waters to become my muddy waters, you know? I want to be a floating lotus above the muddy water.
Yes.
Beautiful as could be, right? I don't want your muddy water to become my muddy water, right? No thanks. I know who I am. I'm a self-realized being. So you telling me who I am inside me as me is a total joke. You have no clue, right? So I don't want your projections to become my projections, you know? So I'm happy with who I am. Self-realized.
Yeah.
Vedagurudev.
I don't know, like in partnerships, I don't know, it's hard because it's like you're supposed to be on the same page as them. And then if you're not, then I don't know, it's a conflict. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like
What?
maybe it worked at one time, maybe it's not now. We're on different pages. I don't know. Maybe relationships they're good for a season, and then some, the season has changed, or you're winter now I'm spring. I don't know. It's yeah. I guess we're all evolving. We're all in different places.
I like what you said. They want you to be on their page, right? They don't
Yeah.
want to be on your page. So if you really support me, you would be on my page, you know? Like, I don't want to be on your page. I don't want your movie to become my movie, right? I don't want to be in your jail and I don't want to be under your control. I'm going to be a free bird and I'm going to do whatever I want. So, you know,
Yeah. I'm
that's,
making myself a
that's,
priority.
they feel they're losing control the more you
Yes.
get on the spiritual path, which is true. They are losing control because I'm not eating your poop the way I used to, you know? My female partner would always say, I want you to be the person you used to be before Kriya Yoga. Hitting below the belt. So no going back, only going forward, right? So if you want that, you're going to be waiting for eternity. I'm going forward. I'm not going backwards, right? I don't even recognize the person I was, even if I wanted to go back. So,
Yeah.
you know, going forward, not going backwards. So I want you to be understanding of the Kriya yogic path.
Yeah.
We
You fit in
all
my
can't get
box.
what we want.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so if you just laugh at it like the joke it is, it has no meaning. Like, yeah. Cool story, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, you know? I don't care, you know? So you think you have some control over here, you have no control. I'm a free bird. I'm going to do what I want. And if you don't want to come along for the ride, that's perfectly fine. You know, what do I need you for anyway? It's between me and Babaji. And, you know, ABC your way out the door.
Oh, Mariana. Vedagurudev, what are you talking about or whom? I missed that. Or is any guru trying to discredit you? Is that it? We were talking about
No, I'm
relationships.
talking about my female partner, you know, my, I don't know. It's complicated. So let's say my wife, but we're separated, right? But she still tries to hit me below the belt, you know? So, we do have a child together, so there is some communication, but that communication is, you still meditating? You're so stupid. Goodbye. Who is this? The devil? I don't talk to the devil. Goodbye. You know. So that's who I'm talking about. My female partner. I don't know how you could define it. Like
Yeah.
my wife, but she lives in a city 2 hours away, but you know, they're still hitting below the belt. Not in the physical form, but over the telephone form,
Yeah.
over the WhatsApp messenger form. So, you know, but yeah, that's why I was saying I don't get attached to it. You know, is there any guru that is trying to discredit you? I'm sure there are a lot that try to put me in their box, and you
Yes.
know, aren't happy that answering questions to non-Kriya yoga initiated people and or whatever, teaching the supreme science of Kriya yoga to people who aren't initiated on the spiritual path or the Kriya yoga path, but it doesn't matter. My mission is to help as many people as possible, and any Kriya yoga policeman out there that doesn't approve, it's okay. You know, I don't work for them. I work for Babaji. So I'm helping as many people wholeheartedly, right? And what other people think, their meteors hitting my atmosphere, dissolving on impact. I don't care, you know? Uh, my guru gives me full permission to teach as many things as possible. If you saw the thumbnail for this live Soul Talks, I have all my accreditations up there, but I come to realize that no matter how many pieces of paper you have, they're still going to throw their mud as much as they can. But as you see, I wear all white, so I'm sitting on a cloud above. I do not want to roll in the mud with the pigs, getting my clothes dirty. So I help as many people as possible, and I don't see how you can ever go wrong like that.
Yes. And Mariana says, I am so sorry. We women are not all like that. Even if she doesn't resonate with yoga, why trying to ruin your life? You're a good father, a responsible father, good, sincere friend. Don't get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to put all women in the box, you know. I'm sure there's some great yoginis out there that I would resonate with it, but this is my karma in the present moment, and yeah, I wish she would resonate with yoga. That would be a beautiful yogic family, and I don't know. She's not trying to ruin my life. Well, I don't know. She's trying to ruin my life, but I don't let it happen.
Yeah,
You know, I
you
don't
won't let
attach to it. I don't. I laugh at it like the joke it is, and it loses all its importance. It has no importance to me. Yeah, I know when I look in the mirror at night and I have self-observed myself, I realize, you know, I'm a good Kriya yogi. I'm a good father. I'm a responsible father. I'm a sincere friend to all of our Kriya Yoga School members. So, yeah, but I don't really try to make sense of it. It is what it is. It's water under the bridge. I watch my own personal life like the comedy show it is. Detached witness in the audience with my popcorn, like, that was funny, you know? This is a good episode of Seinfeld. But I'm aware of my own movie, and I'm not attached to my own movie. You know, like, oh, here comes Seinfeld. You know, I knew he was going to say that. And, oh, Kramer's coming through the door right now. That always happens. And Norm the mailman always got something smart to say. And, oh, this is the episode of the Soup Nazi. So when you become aware of your own movie, you become the detached witness of your own movie. You see it like 3D chess, right? You see your own chess game playing out. Like, yep, she's calling now. I knew exactly what she was going to say. Same thing she always says. You know, this is Seinfeld's. Kramer always comes through the door. So you begin to witness your own movie as a comedy movie it is on the Maya stage of the world. So you don't get attached to it. So, yeah, so I don't want to put all women in that box. I'm sure there's a perfect match, but the saga continues for Vedagurudev.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, this spiritual journey, I feel like you have to be fearless because not
Yeah,
nobody's
for sure. Like my guru always said that we're fearless yogis. We don't fear the Himalayan mountains. We don't fear the Himalayan Yeti. We don't fear the tigers. We embrace it and we enjoy it wholeheartedly. And we have no fear. I like when they say in Kriya Yoga, they say, even if it's the end of the world. And I always have this visualization of fires and bombs dropping and everything is chaos. Don't let nothing shake your samadhi. Our samadhi is untouched. It's untainted by the Maya delusional world. So that's the way I like to look at it. Nothing shakes my samadhi no matter what happens. No matter what other people say or do, nothing shakes my samadhi. So I let my samadhi be unshakable always.
Sounds beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to pivot and go to somewhere else. So a question that Arjuna asked, oh wait, is there another question from Andromeda?
No, I just clicked off of it.
Oh. Arjuna asks Krishna to show him his true form, but I was thinking about our true form, like what our true form looks like, because I know I am not this body, and maybe it's my aura, maybe it's my energy. Is it something that you can see? And what is our true form? But I remember in the beginning when I first met you, Vedagurudev, I wasn't sure about you. And like I can get answers in my dreams if I keep asking the question all day long. And I just wanted to know if you were somebody I could trust. And I had a dream, I saw your aura, and it was like a brilliant white light that I really couldn't even look at it. It was so bright. But I was thinking, yeah, and there was a feeling like, I don't know, it was like a good feeling overcome me. But I was thinking maybe our energy is like whatever light we hold. But I don't know. What do you think our true form is?
I mean, I would say, in my opinion, I mean, this is my opinion. I would say your true form is your soul, your energy, your inner self, your higher consciousness, like how you want to define it. I mean, what that looks like, it could be different for other people, but I would say I would like to radiate the purest golden whitest energy possible, right? Like a bright divine sun, you know, like I like when they say in these mantras like Arut Param Jyoti or Om Namah Shivaya Trayambaya Yajamahe, like lighting every cell of your body, right? You're radiating the Gayatri mantra, like your inner self, your inner sun. You're lighting every cell of your body with inner divinity. So yeah, I think that's a beautiful projection, a bright golden sun that is blinding, you know, like that is wow, you know, like
I can't even look at it. It's so bright.
when Arjuna told Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita to show your true form, it was too overwhelming. He was like, stop. Okay, you know, this is way too powerful for me to comprehend. So, you know, like I always like that. So I aim to elevate my vibration, my inner glow, my inner radiance as high as possible. So it's so blinding and it dissolves energy vampires and lower frequency beings on impact, like the Dracula movies. The sun.
Yeah.
The sun. He's carrying the divine light. He's radiating the grace of God. We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm melting, right? Like the Wizard of Oz. Melting, you know. So that's what I aim to, and you know, so through the inner practices we do in Kriya Yoga, it's been going pretty good. So.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was actually inspired. It's funny you say that. It inspired me. I'm like, maybe I could make my light as beautiful as Vedgurudev's light. I don't know. It lit something in me. I need to do better. So, yeah, I wasn't jealous. I was like inspired to go farther. So, yeah, maybe there's a reason I had that dream. So yeah.
Guy behind me showing me his deity.
Oh, hi.
He's showing me a Buddhist goddess. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. He's saying
I
he's
can see him
hungry,
right
but
be.
I took all my money out my pocket. So
Oh,
wish I had the opportunity. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Is he still behind you?
Yeah. He's right behind. Wow.
Well,
Oh well.
maybe we should close this down. I have to be up early anyways.
He,
That's our cue to close.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I took everything out of my pocket and put my wallet in my car. So I don't
Yeah.
want to hit it. Maybe if he's still around when we wrap up,
Yeah.
I'll give him all my money in my pocket,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting, right? He had
Yeah.
like a medallion, and there's I forgot the name of that Buddhist goddess. It's like a woman. It's like she's in white, but she has like a bunch of hands. He showed me that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I
So,
don't know who that is.
he got on his bike and he left. So he
Okay.
went right away. Maybe when I pack everything up, if I see him, I'll stop.
Yeah.
He caught me at a bad time on
Yeah.
live on
Yeah.
Soul Talks, right? But yeah, I don't know. Like I usually look for those opportunities. Maybe that's Shiva, right? So here, take all my money.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing in my pocket, but maybe I'll catch you on the rebound when I'm driving away. I'll see him.
Yeah. All in
Kind of
divine
funny.
timing.
He was showing me his medallion, right? Like, look, I have God. I was like, partner, we have millions of gods over here. So I just did a whole long hour of rant about don't let your God become my God. I appreciate that. That's a great God, but
Yeah.
we're helping people worldwide on the live stream. So give me a second to get to my wallet and we'll work it out.
Yeah. I'll show you all the deities in my car. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, exactly. Right? You want to see some deities, go across the street, go look in the front of my car, you'll see a whole temple.
Always an adventure.
Yeah, never a dull moment with Vedagurudev Soul Talks. How long have we been on here now?
For 2 hours and 41 minutes, almost 3 hours. So
okay, well, we could start wrapping it up. Who's ever watching this live stream, put in your comments. I guess we'll wrap it up in the next 20 minutes. And yeah, make sure we'll get to your comment before we wrap it up. And if you haven't, if you like the value we have here and you haven't subscribed, 100% free, subscribe at Vedagurudev. Support the movement, support our Kriya Yoga family. We're getting very close to 1,000, but we need your help. So just subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. And if you also like what we're doing here, discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free, kriyayogashop.com. We have over 500 free members from all around the world. They have a cool feature on SKOOL, which is our platform. You click the map, and it's right next to the classroom, and you can see pin locations from people all around the world. So our free school has people all around the world. We have hundreds of people from India. So India approves Vedagurudev, so why shouldn't you, right? They usually don't approve anybody outside of India. So if they approve Vedagurudev, you know it's real and authentic. And if you like the free school and you want more and you want the advanced techniques, you go to kriyayogashop.com. Master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga. But up to you. Do whatever resonates best with you. That is the best one.
I had a quick question, like the bindi dot that Hindu Indians put between their eyes. I know it's to open your third eye, but I just saw a video where it also protects your energy. And it's
True.
really good for women to put the bindi in between their eyes, especially them.
Yeah, the red powder, it's called kumkum. They put in between their eyes. It's to radiate their third eye, but it's also to protect their third eye from external things attaching to them. So yeah, it definitely, in Hindi tradition, in yogic tradition, they always do that, and they put the vibhuti across their head, the 3 lines for Shiva, 3 lines vertical for Vishnu. So this, it, for people that don't practice yoga 24 hours a day, it helps align them and center them also, and it really helps protect them from external influences, let's say, right? So it's like a protection of your energy, of your third eye, your Agna chakra, and when you do practice, it helps magnify that also. So I like it too, because it's especially in India, it's a good way to show I am in the world, but not of the world. I am a practicing Hindu, and I open my third eye, so I am letting you know.
When you put it on your, when you've had it on your third eye, do you feel it's like helping you? Do you feel it enhancing your third eye? Do you feel anything?
Yeah, a little bit, but I open my third eye so much that it's a little bit of red powder isn't going to help me. I integrate Kriya yoga into my life 24 hours a day. So these more ritualistical things are more symbolic than they are effective in my case. Now, if you're a Hindu lady and you go to the ashram or the temple once a week, you would probably feel more benefits. But if you're a 24-hour practicing yogi or yogini, it's less effective. It's more symbolism, like somebody like Ananda Mai would do that because she's Hindi, but she has no needs for the red powder to become self-realized. She's way above that. It's more of a symbolization thing, right? It's more of a, so I would say it's good for people that are in the Maya world but not of the Maya world. But it for higher evolved beings or higher aware beings, it's not really necessary for them, So let's say it's more of a symbolization, more of a ritualistic thing, So that's what I would say. So it's less necessary for swamis or Himalayan yogis. It's more necessary for people. So they would more give it than they would take it. They would do it for themselves. It's a process from my guru. He did that for me every day, like every morning, right? Like in one of the pictures in the class, you see him touching my third eye. So that they more give it than they take it. So depending how enlightened and how aware you are, it would depend if it's necessary. So for less aware people, it's probably more necessary. For more highly enlightened people, it's less necessary. They would give it. They wouldn't do it on themselves. I mean, they do it on themselves too, but it's more to wake people up than to wake yourself up, So
okay. Yeah, I guess if you're already doing the internal work, it's like an external thing. It's not necessary, but it just would add to it, I suppose.
Yeah, true.
Well, I think for my final question would be like people that are new to this path, what are some things to know about developing I don't know, some helpful things to help you with your spiritual development along the way. I don't know, any advice do you have for somebody new on the path to help
Yeah,
with your
somebody
spoke?
new, just surrender yourself to the path and just don't get in your way. Don't overthink it. Find the kriyas that work for you. If you need some kriyas, we have a great beginner mini course in our free Kriya Yoga school. Just join the group, freekriyayogashop.com, and find out what really works for you and just cultivate that and integrate that into your daily life. And don't think of meditation as just 10 minutes sitting on your meditation cushion and going back to normal life and being in chaos. Try to integrate meditation and mindfulness into your life 24 hours a day and become a living, walking 24-hour day meditation. Sleep meditation, eat meditation, drive meditation, work meditation, everything becomes a meditation. So just find out what techniques work good for you. And if you don't have any techniques, like I said, join the free Kriya Yoga School, subscribe to our YouTube channel right there at Vedagurudev, and just start opening yourself to the possibilities of Kriya Yoga and try it out and see if it works for you. Observe it, test it, experience it so you know it. That's why we call it the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, because we don't want you to blindly believe us that it works. Just test it for yourself. See if it works. If you're new on the path, it's okay. We all were new on the path one day, me included. All I did is just committed myself to doing the inner work. And when I did the inner work, then that's how I got here. So just, if you need some techniques, then join our free Kriya Yoga School, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll help guide you on the way. And if you want more advanced techniques, then you could join our paid school, which is kriyayogamasterclass.com. But I would give yourself a framework. I would warm up to the advanced techniques, because when you come to our school, it's all the kriyas, hundreds of kriyas right there in your face. And if you resonate with what I'm saying and you would like for me to be your guru, like I am for all of our students in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, let's get to work. Like I always say, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is right now. So let's get started today, and let's do the inner work and not get too attached to the stories. We are Kriya yogis. We do Kriya. We don't talk about it. So if you're ready to get started, you've heard all the stories, and you're ready to start learning Kriya Yoga, let's get started today, So that's what I would suggest, but I wouldn't overthink it. I would make Kriya Yoga a blissful thing. It's not like exercise, like, oh, I got to go to the gym, Love your Kriya Yoga practice. Love your sadhana, and it will carry you, When I do my Kriya Yoga practice, my sadhana, every morning I jump out of bed like, woo! I'm still alive. Another day to do Kriya Yogi, to be a Kriya Yogi, to practice Kriya Yoga. It's a beautiful thing, Babaji is great every day. So just look forward to it. Make it a blissful, enjoyable thing, and relax and feel comfortable, whatever practice you do. Breathe into it. So if you don't have any kriyas or you don't have any techniques and you're starting from day one, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have daily Babaji quotes that will help guide you. We have daily satsang quotes or soul talk quotes that will help you. And if you like that and you want to join our Kriya Yoga community and join 500 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from around the world, then join our free Kriya Yoga school, freekriyayogashop.com. And if you want more, then come up to our paid school, Kriya Yoga Masterclass. But start putting one foot in front of the other, Don't overthink it. Just surrender yourself to the practice and see where it takes you. That's basically what I did, So If I could do it, anybody could do it. So I'm no yogic superhero. I just did the inner work, you know? So don't put any expectations on yourself. Don't get frustrated. Don't fall off the path. Just enjoy the beautiful practices of Kriya Yoga. So that's
Sounds
what I would
beautiful.
say. So
Sounds like a great approach. Well, it's been another great soul talks. The time
yeah,
just flew.
I already said my ending right there. So
Yeah.
put it in a nutshell. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, 100% free. You know, support the movement, support our Kriya Yoga family. We're getting very close to over 1,000 subscribers, but we need your help. So if you like what we're saying on here, at least give us a subscribe. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
If you resonate with what I'm saying, you want to discover the secrets of Kriya Yoga, 100% free, go to freekriyayogashop.com, join our group. Over 500 like-minded Kriya yogis and yoginis from all around the world. Like I said, it has a cool feature on SKOOL. SKOOL is called SKOOL. You click on the top next to the classroom. It says map, and a map with pins from all around the world will come up. And you can see we have free Kriya Yoga SKOOL members from all around the world. And if you really like it, and you're ready to get started, and you want me to be your guru, and you want me to coach you and help you on your spiritual march, master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, we have a very interactive, loving Kriya Yoga School Masterclass community. We have live classes every Saturday where you could talk to me live one-on-one, or if you want to have a relationship with me, it's perfectly fine. Guru disciple relationship where you could ask questions and I'll give you the answers in real time. Then go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. So that basically sums it up.
Sounds wonderful.
Okay, so I guess we'll close up our August 3rd Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. And the way we close all of our satsangs and our soul talks is I will give you mantra diksha for Babaji's Mula mantra. And Babaji's Mula mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Namo Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Lastly, in closing, we will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Hom Om.
Om Shanti 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 Shalom Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Am Om Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen Omen Selah Are you feeling spiritually lost, like you've tried everything, YouTube videos, online courses, even meditation apps, but still something is missing? Wondering, is this all there is? The world is loud and chaotic, and your soul is overwhelmed, craving inner peace, but you can't find your way back to yourself. This is exactly why I created the Kriya Yoga Masterclass and my proven soul coaching system to help people just like you. This isn't a video you watch and forget. It's a daily spiritual lifeline that brings you back to your soul. So if you're done feeling lost and you're ready to start transforming, then come join us. This is more than a course. This is your lifeline. Go to kriyayogashop.com.
Kriya Babaji